flourishing and becoming a true version of who you are supposed to be. I think that is the beauty of being a professor, is to be able to see that. I always say to my students, and I say always, the only responsibility that you guys have with you is to discover who you are and be authentic self of who you are. It doesn't matter. The point is that we waste so much time in our life trying to fit other people boxes and check marks and suddenly life passes and it's like, what the hell? Like I'm not being who I'm supposed to be. So I do think when you come to college, one of the beauties about college is discovering, yes, you're going to learn skills like how to do white balance in a camera and three-point linings or whatever you are learning from. But I think college is more about that process of discovering who you are, what you want to be, and you know, that for me is a rewarding part. I would say to my students that my relationship with all of you doesn't end when the semester ends. It really is when it starts. And see you, you know, moving forward in your career. That is what inspired me. I always made the joke, of course, as long as you mention me when you win an award, and you say, you remember that short guy with the funny accent? Thank you to the guy, right? Yeah. I get very close relationship with all my students who graduate because it's a great way to do networking for other students that are coming in. So I still have students that graduated 4 or 5 years ago, and we Zoom at least once every 3 months, and we catch up. And then I invite the students who are actually graduating now to that same Zoom meeting. So you will be surprised how many common things are in common. Like, oh, I didn't know you live in New York City. Oh, you know, I'm working out for HBO. You would like to come and be in a, you know, one day in the shooting and see how it works. So
I feel like that's so important because professors always teach us and help us out and help us like network with other people, and it's also important us students, we return the favor and do the same for the professors and help the professors network and just stuff like that. So that's a really good point.
Well, in the end, it's all about, this is industry, all industries I would say, but this is an industry that is all about networking.
Yeah, it is.
And again, I think the definition of networking, we need to talk and really have a clear idea what it is, because I think for a lot of my students, they feel like networking is this idea of, oh, I give you my business card
and that's it.
Yep. And then, oh, I'm going to call this guy and ask for a job. Well, that's not networking. Networking is really a process of creating relationships, right? Relationships is everything. So my first recommendation, I would say, well, if you meet somebody and you really click with that person and he give you a business card, what I do is I do a handwritten note and I put in the mail, nothing that feel too desperate.
Like extra, yeah. That's
just right, hey, it was so nice to meet you. This is just a token of appreciation for your time and conversation.
They'll definitely
believe me that work like magic, because that's not something that we do in these days.
I actually never thought of that. I would think, like me personally, if I was to reach out to somebody, I would think like an email or something. But I can see the handwritten letter working out more than sending out like email or something like that.
For sure, you know how many emails that person must receive
exactly,
every day?
Yeah. Compared to a letter in the mail, it's two different things. Yeah.
It's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we get back from break, we're going to continue this really great conversation with Professor Suarez, so make sure to stay tuned.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer to that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
welcome back to the bigger picture. Again, we are welcomed with Francisco Suarez, a SUNY Oswego assistant professor, and we're going to just continue the conversation. So from where we last were talking about, I wanted to mention, so one thing I've also, being a student in your class, one thing I've admired is, your transparency. You're always very open and raw. So considering, you are a representation for many minority groups in society. A lot of the times they try to put us into a box. You're a Latin man, part of the LGBTQIA community. So what are some challenges or things that motivates you to be that representation for us?
Well, I think it is my own experience to don't have that representation when I was growing up, or even during my teenage years or my adulthood years, early adulthood years. I never saw that representation, and I realized that somebody that is coming behind me, I must be having the same problem, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm open and transparent of who I am in my entire being, I think I will help other like me at that time to really feel that it's okay. You will be okay. I think when you see yourself represented in other people that have a sense of authority is not the word I want to use, but that is a professor that is in this position of growing up, type of thing. I think you identify with that person. It's funny because when I moved from Venezuela, which is extremely macho culture. Venezuela, Latin America in general, but Venezuela in general is I'm a man, and man doesn't cry, and the whole thing about it, right? So I came here and I started going to school, and I would say at least, 50% of my students were openly gay with their husbands and partners or wife, and it was so refreshing to don't feel like it's such a taboo, so I think when I came here I realized, this is something that I can accomplish myself. So to make the story short, I think for me the challenge of becoming fully okay with my sexuality, with my Latino identity, etc., is a very personal process that everybody will go through. Some people take longer, other people take, certain people that are being blessed to be fully out when they are 12 and they're having that was not my case.
Every story is different.
Every story is different, and I think we should respect that process. Every person has his own process. I think that's very important.
So let's say if you were given the opportunity, these are some of our favorite questions here on the bigger picture.
Okay.
We love a good scenario question.
Okay.
If you have the opportunity to bring any guest, manifest it right now, right here on the bigger picture, any guest from Suarez's basement, who would you love to bring on?
Wow, that's a great question. Well, dead or alive, it doesn't matter. I have the power to bring it back to life.
Yes.
Nelson Mandela, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yes.
Why is that?
Oh, because I think this is a great example of an individual that have the opportunity to revenge and to use hate to create a movement to take over a country. And in the opposite, this is a person who really show us the power of love, understanding, reconciliation. I mean, for me, he's a true hero because he was in power. He was put back in power by the black community in South Africa, and that is the moment where he could decide, you know what, I'm going to take revenge after the apartheid was this really, really a horrible situation between the white community and the black community. In the opposite, he said, no, if we want to move this country forward, it cannot be through hate. We have to be sure that we unify as a country and we move all together as a one unit. And I think that's one of the most powerful things that I ever seen. So I would say I have so many questions for him that I would love to have a conversation with Nelson Mandela.
It's funny because like Kiara mentioned earlier, we asked this question to every one of our guests, but Nelson Mandela, this is the first time he's came up, and like that answer was like, it was a perfect answer. Like it matched. Like I would understand that. So I would agree. I could also interview Nelson Mandela.
My God,
yeah, why not?
That would be. I mean, I have so many questions.
Yeah.
well, how he was in jail for so many years and he came out of there with a heart full of reconciliation and love, and I don't know if I would be able to do that.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
I think that is the amazing part about him.
Yeah.
Before we close out today's episode, really quick, if you're able to give advice to any student who's kind of in our shoes coming into Oswego and they want to get involved in production, what would you tell them?
Definitely be part of WTOP for sure. I mean, I think what you guys do here is incredible. Yeah, and I have been recognized. I mean, WTOP have been recognized national by many awards that you have accomplished. I think it's a great way to put your feet, in the water and test what you really want, because you have the opportunity to be an anchor, to be a producer, to be, a director, whatever it is that they're looking for. Take opportunities of everything that SUNY Oswego offer, which is all those extracurricular activities. Yes, going to classes and get to classes on time is important, but the point is that you have to take opportunities of, I don't know how many clubs there are, but I think it's
a lot.
like a lot, 200 or something like that. So it's a little bit of, for every person interest. Start putting your resume right from the get-go. I think where companies are looking now more than just somebody with a title, which is important to have your undergraduate and your graduate degree, is, can this person really take an idea and put it to fruition? That's for me, that's a candidate that is more powerful than somebody who graduated from the top school of communication. It doesn't matter. If you don't have anything to show where you say, I put this idea to the table and we were able to bring this TV show from scratch to what it is right now, that's what you're looking for, right? So more than you can start creating your reel and putting in your reel all your, TV commercials or music videos, whatever it is that you guys do during your 4 years, that's goal, because you have the chance to talk about it and to talk about your experience of how you go to that point. And that's where any employee is looking for.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And I feel like that also gives me a lot of comfort with about to go to graduation. Just knowing I have this under my belt, that's a start. That's a start. So any other student, if given the opportunity, find a place for you within WTOP.
Yeah.
Like I say, a win's a win. This is a win.
Yes, so I do think that start building your resume and start building your portfolio so you can show the capacity that you have to bring an idea to full fruition. Because if not, it's just an idea is just an idea, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
So we would like to thank Francisco Suarez for joining us on tonight's episode of The Bigger Picture. This is a great way to close out our series. The point of tonight's episode was to bring awareness and to underrepresented groups on campus, and I think it's safe to say that we did exactly that. So it ends here, it ends today. We encourage all of you to always don't forget to see things through the bigger picture. Remember that. It's important to see it through the bigger picture. From me, Kiara, Francisco Suarez, and everybody who's a part of WTOP, thank you guys for joining us on this amazing show, and we'll see you later.
Thank you for having me. This was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
College Code, the newest show on WTOP. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this.
Welcome back to another episode of College Code,
where we talk about everything that has to do with being a college student.
So, how's life going for everyone?
I'm tired.
Oh my god.
It's that point of the semester, I think.
Literally, it's like at the point of the semester where you just want to go home, but if you go home, you're gonna miss everything.
Yeah.
So you just have to just stick it out.
I'm just trying to catch up on my homework and do my homework.
No facts.
It's so much homework.
I just feel like it's like the work is ramping up for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No matter how early I go to bed, never know.
Probably no one.
Let's start with the topics.
So, favorite late night snack, guys? Anything in particular? Do you just eat whatever?
I eat whatever.
Yeah, same.
Whatever
Like,
I have, and I'm
not
hungry.
Like if I have some fruit on hand, but like typically it's whatever I can find. Like,
Really?
It's mainly like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been mainly eating like a bowl of cereal, but like the tres leches, I think that's how you say it. My apologies if it's not how you say it. The toast crunch.
Oh, like the cereal?
Yeah, but like
I
it's
didn't know
like
they had that.
cinnamon toast crunch, but like it's flavored as like tres leches.
I love cinnamon toast crunch. I love cereal. My favorite cereal is Cocoa Pebbles, and I don't eat it for breakfast. I just eat it like just for fun.
I don't think like cereal should be like just for.
It's a little sugary.
Do you ever go through a bagel phase or like a bread phase?
Yes, I crave bread.
Kinda.
I went through a bagel phase last year, and now I'm back in my bagel phase.
It's a yearly thing.
Yeah, it just be happening. So like,
I don't know.
I've been getting bagels and putting Nutella and strawberries on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds fire.
I know, yeah.
That sounds really fire.
I know. I always thought bagels of like a savory thing. I never thought to put Nutella on it.
Oh my, really?
No, I never. Wow,
should do
my
that.
eyes have been open.
Next show we'll do that.
Just for fun.
Well, let's get into the next
Get to
topic. How to keep your dorm room clean. Or for you live in the village, but your room regardless.
Yeah. Honestly, my biggest advice to anybody is like, just do little stuff. Like the little stuff, like picking up that piece of clothing. Yeah, just like the little stuff counts. Just do like the little stuff. Just do like the little stuff. What do you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, I'm a very much like, I just put things on my desk and then I'll like forget about them, and then I'll realize my desk is filled with like things. So I think for me, I just have to remember to put stuff away, like Ziggy said, the little things, but also I love deep cleaning. So every Sunday I will just clean my dorm from top to bottom. I'll Swiffer it, I will disinfect. I'm a huge germaphobe, so
I gotta get like that. One thing I've learned that's been helping me keep my room clean is like, if you come in with a drink or like food or just like garbage, just make sure you take it out. So by the time like you're done, like using it in your room, you could just take it out, like stay on top of it, like when it starts happening, not leave it for the next day or leave it for the week.
I think for me too, it's just also putting my shoes away. Like I just leave them.
Yeah.
I'm like, why does my room like this? Why am I doing this to myself?
I don't know, whenever I enter the room, I always take my shoes off.
The one thing as an RA I noticed, like a lot of people like just forget to like do like, I don't know, just like, I don't know what it is. Like it seems like college students just like don't know, like, I don't know what I was trying to say, my bad.
They don't know what.
Like they just don't know how to
take
like,
out your garbage.
Yeah, or like how to, like simple stuff. Like I feel bad for saying it, but it's like I feel like in your 18 years of life, you must know how to take out a garbage bag.
No, don't let your
Not
dorm
just,
smell.
but like don't take it out to the hallway though. To the actual bin.
The dumpster.
Yeah, not like the hallway, because that's not a bin. But
yeah, no, you're right. That's gross.
Yeah, don't throw all your garbage out in the bathrooms.
Honestly.
Because then it becomes a stink. Okay.
Seriously.
It begins to stink when you shower.
Let's get into the next topic. Ooh, favorite place to eat back home. Ooh.
Oh man, I have a lot to say about this.
Okay, being from New Paltz, New York, it says a lot about you if you're a native of New Paltz, what your favorite pizzeria is, because we have like 6. For me, it's Reno's Pizzeria. If you're ever in New Paltz, Reno's Pizzeria. Second, if you're ever in New Paltz, go to B-Side Grill and get the cheeseburger. I know it sounds basic, but literally...
The cheeseburger?
The cheeseburger, yes. It's amazing.
Is it a cheeseburger?
Yeah, it's the cheeseburger, and it's the best.
Like the cheeseburger.
Yeah. It's the cheeseburger.
It's the cheeseburger.
I think for me, well, I moved up to Albany, but I grew up on Long Island, and Long Island has a lot of good bagels and good pizza. There's this one place back in my hometown called Marinara, and I kid you not, I would eat like, well, I don't have the money to eat $80 worth of food, but if I could eat $80 worth of food, I would. And it's just so good. It's Italian food, it's pizza. You can get them like by the slice, or you can like sit and like have pasta. Oh my, I miss it every day. I'm not even kidding.
Well, I'm from Queens, so there's so many different like ethnicities and like types of food that I just eat every single day. But if we're doing fast food, I don't know if it's fast food, but Dave's Hot Chicken, I can eat that every day.
I've never heard of that.
I've never had Dave's Hot Chicken, but I've heard of it before.
Good. Or like, the food carts? Like the combination chicken over rice. Oh, I can eat that.
Literally the best gyro I've had in my life has been on the side of a New York City street.
That's what I'm
See,
telling you.
I'm afraid to eat that because, like, I don't know, like, will that, like, mess up my stomach?
It won't. You have to find the good ones.
Oh, okay.
I can give you the recommendations.
Yes, I
for the
would
good
love to
ones.
hear about it.
But you have to go to a cart that's busy. You can't just find a random cart that's, like, empty.
So you just have to be in the know?
Yeah, you have to know.
Okay.
You'll know.
All right, let's get into the next topic. Experiencing burnout. I feel like from, you know, our little intro, like our little check-in, I said I was tired. I feel like, and maybe this is just a me thing, but I feel like a lot of people in college experience burnout at some point. I feel like every semester I like kind of get to that point, and I think I deal with it by like taking care of myself. And I think when I'm feeling extra tired, I just know I need to go to bed early, take a shower, eat something, you know, make sure I'm keeping myself in check, you know, because there's no point in getting do your assignments, don't get me wrong, but putting yourself 100% and making sure you're getting your assignments done, it's like not worth you crying at 11 p.m. trying to get a project done, you know. Obviously budget your time, but you know, take care of yourself. That's what I think.
Definitely take care of yourself. Like, I know when I experience burnout and stuff, like the biggest thing for me is just like reminding myself like it's okay, like if stuff doesn't go the way you want. Because I know like when I like burn out, I tend to like bug out and I'm like, oh my god, this is going this way, this is going this way, what the heck. But like typically like I just like take like a good solid hour to like just forget about it all.
Yeah, like taking breaks too.
Yeah, definitely taking breaks during like homework and like just like I know for me like I do a lot of projects where I have to really edit stuff. So like I know for me like taking like intervals of breaks while I'm editing.
Right.
Even if it's like a 10-minute break.
I mean, I like putting on like a TV show.
Oh yeah.
I really like New Girl. I've been into New Girl lately.
Yeah.
I like Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I dressed as Tina Belcher.
Did you really?
Yeah,
oh my god, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I ate that. Thank you. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Whenever I have whenever I experience burnout, like I guess I tend to like, I don't know, let it kind of take over. So I like fall into like this cycle of like, okay, I'm just not gonna do my work. Let me do this instead. Yeah. But like, it's the hard part of like trying to bring yourself back and
like
pull yourself back.
Holding yourself accountable in a way without going fully off the rails.
Yeah, just
finding a balance too.
So I get myself a little fun snack or drink whenever I do work.
I love. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm very food motivated.
Yeah.
Oh
Give me an iced coffee and I'll do my homework.
Let's get into the next topic.
Okay, favorite place to eat on campus.
Ooh.
There's so many different places.
Yes.
So, who wants to go first? Because I'm gonna think about it for a second.
I like bagels, so I love Fusion. I just love bagels. I don't know. I love sandwiches.
Going through your bagel.
Fusion is really good though. Like Fusion.
Because the bagels in the dining hall are like not it, but the bagels at Fusion, A+. They like taste like the ones from Long Island in it. Well, almost.
I'm probably a little bit biased, but like I really like Palates. Ever since like my first semester, I've liked Palates. It's in the food court. I also work there now, so if you're ever there on Tuesdays or Thursdays, come say hi to me.
What's at Palate? Like,
they do like they do a changing menu. So like it's like they try to do like home style cooking. So I know like on Tuesdays it's like a taco night kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's really cool. Like it's almost like a little like you can pretty much get like the kind of meals that you would get at like the dining hall at Palates.
Are they good?
Yes, they are. Most of them are. But like, you know, you have some meals.
There's always some.
Yeah, there's always something you're not gonna like. But you can pretty much find stuff you like there.
I like Palates too. I feel like they do give good portions. But I'm always at Lake Effect. I would say that. But I do like Crossroads.
Yeah, Crossroads is, oh my god, yeah.
It's
that
good.
Laker Bacon Burger, even though I don't like bacon. But
that one, that's good. Laker Bacon Burger, A+. I just like burgers. I don't know.
I like burgers. Yeah, they're good.
Also, Lake Effect has a chokehold on me. I don't even like fun drinks, but I find myself getting a pink drink every Thursday.
What's that? And you know, I've never had a pink drink before.
Really?
I've never had a pink drink before.
I mean, really? I could see why people are underwhelmed by it, but I don't like coffee.
It just doesn't appetize me like a pink drink. What's a pink drink?
It tastes good.
It's like
It tastes
coconut
like
milk.
Yeah, it tastes like a candy. It's coconut milk,
I
strawberry
hate
acai.
coconut milk. Maybe that's why I never got it.
Oh.
Well, it tastes.
Oh.
Boo.
So.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I just don't. I can't handle caffeine, so it's my like go-to.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'm not a big coffee person, so I tend to just get like a vanilla chai.
I'm a coffee
Yeah,
person.
you are?
I'm a
Like a big coffee person?
big coffee
Hot
person.
coffee or like cold?
Cold coffee. I
okay.
could drink hot coffee, but I'm a cold coffee girly.
Let's get into the next topic. Oh my God, facing your fears. Wow, facing your fears. I actually have a lot of facing your fears. I actually have a lot of experience. Not experience. Oh my God, I just recently faced a really big fear of mine, which is like public speaking.
Ooh,
I have, like,
that's a big one.
Because I did like the media summit, and like a part of that you have to network, and there was somebody there that like I literally looked her up on LinkedIn. I did everything because like she's in the field I want to get into, so I knew it was imperative for me to talk to her. So like I mustered up all the energy I could, and like I went up to her, and like the one thing about it is like my anxiety was like to hear on that day, and like when I have like. The one thing I noticed with my anxiety is that like I tend to sweat a lot, so like I might not even be hot at all.
Yeah, you're just
like I'll just be sweating. So like I was like a sweaty mess that day, but I still mustered. Yeah, like I mustered up the courage. I went up to her. I had an amazing talk, got amazing advice, and yeah. Have you guys faced any fears recently?
I ate a sandwich with mayonnaise on it.
That's
that's my fear.
That's like bigger than Ziggy. Not it's bigger than Ziggy's fear.
Well, Ziggy, I must applaud you. That's like really, that would have scared me too. Like, good for you.
It was really scary, but like, I don't know. I just have to do it because I feel like in this field that I'm in, you have to network. It's kind of imperative to network. So just being able to just gain those skills now and face my fears.
Because it's better to do it now than,
yeah.
you know, the time is now.
I'd say like, I'll give an example. It's not like it was a fear to like get more involved, but I feel like getting more involved, I was kind of like nervous to do it.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God.
And now that I'm actually doing it more on campus, like I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
so I'm
same.
proud of like myself in that aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Like this show, for example, like we're doing this together. So yeah.
All right, well, coming up, guys.
Coming up, we have more on College Code. Stay tuned.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
La 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 la.
Breathe.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
Welcome
back to College Code. Tonight we're going to be playing a game.
We're going to be playing Snack Roulette. So this is how it's going to work. One of us will spin the wheel, and whatever color it lands on, we will choose a snack under the corresponding color. So let's get into the game, guys. I feel like we don't do games. This should be
No,
fun.
we never do games. We only do like the little like would you rather or something.
Yeah, this is an actual game this time.
So who wants to go first?
You do the honors. You're alone.
Okay, I'll go first. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like
Wheel of
Vanna
Fortune.
White. Oh my God, yeah.
Is that
okay? So green.
Yeah, green. Oh, I should clarify. The food is either sweet, sour, or spicy. I personally hate sour foods.
Yeah, I'm not a big spicy person.
So
I
we'll
like
see.
all three. So.
Oh man. Okay. Go
I
ahead.
got green.
So what'd you get?
Mentos.
Half-eaten Mentos.
I wonder if you've ever eaten them before.
These are amazing. I love Mentos. I'm a humongous fan of Mentos. So this was
Pass them
amazing.
around. I haven't
That's
tasted
awesome.
Mentos in a while.
Real.
Sana, you want one?
Sure. You're gonna hear me chewing mad loud into the mic though. So.
Wait. Ow! Ow!
They are pretty hard though.
You shouldn't chew them right off the bat.
That was crazy.
I'm not gonna take one. This is the orange one.
Oh my
I like the
God.
pink ones.
Sana, you wanna spin?
Oh, I'll spin.
That was so crazy.
I'll put your bit right into that.
I hope you get the hot tamales.
Yes!
Are those the hot tamales?
Yeah.
I was hoping you got the hot tamales.
Pass them over. See, Sana before the show was like, Aoife, I hope you get the hot tamales. How's it feel? How's it feel, Sana?
I got the. Oh,
it's okay. Don't worry.
I'm so excited to eat this almost 2.2 pound bag.
You gotta rip it open too.
Wow, so excited.
Who eats hot tamales though?
Me now.
It's literally a 2-pound bag.
I've never heard anybody like or seen anybody be like, I want some hot tamales. Like who says that?
Oh wow. How's
Come
the
on, man.
flavor?
This is so good.
I'm not. I don't want one.
It's like a spicy Mike and Ike.
Well, I'm gonna smell it.
It smells like cinnamon. I hate
Ooh.
cinnamon.
Woo! No,
I taste
not
that
for me.
kick.
Does anybody want these? I'll pawn them off. It's okay. Okay, my turn.
I kind of like them.
I hope you get the spicy thing.
Yeah, I want to get spicy. I like spicy.
What was wrong with spicy? Orange.
Oh, I got
At least we all got different
sour
colors.
Skittles. I love sour Skittles.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of sour Skittles either. I love Skittles though.
Really?
I'll take like a big bite, and then you can see me watch. You can watch me with my sour face because I have a terrible sour face.
Those are like all yellow too.
Oh man. Does anybody want? Pass them around.
I'm just eating this. Oh, you got
Zeke, it's your
sweet.
turn.
I got spicy. She got sour.
Yeah, so y'all got one. All right. Let me.
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on. I want to redo that. Sorry.
What the heck, man?
What? I really want to spin it, you guys. Let's make sure it spins. Like. Oh, gotta go again. Oh my god. I'm going for. I kind of want like a challenge. Okay, which one? Pink. I can kind of. Yeah, it's.
Oh look.
Sour Punch. A big bag of Sour Punch.
Do you like Sour Punch?
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of them because I feel like they're kind of not so good, but it's okay.
Oh, tea.
Oh wow.
I'm not
good.
It's not that sour.
They smell sour.
They don't really.
You gotta do it again.
Yeah,
It's
oh.
green.
We're just gonna keep going.
It's just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I didn't think this through.
it's fine. It's still a fun game. Oh my god.
Oh, gotta go again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why don't you pick a number between 1 and 2?
Let's try the wheel. I promise you, it's probably gonna go on. There we go.
Do you? What's? Oh.
This is how we're gonna make up time. Oh my god.
What wonderful.
Honestly.
It's purple. It's purple.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow. Sana, I can't believe it.
Thanks. That's a long try.
It's okay. Reward. You like
Hot
spicy,
Cheetos.
right?
Spicy.
You know, I actually love hot Cheetos,
I
even
do
though I
too.
don't like spicy stuff, but I'll
Hot
take the
Cheetos?
pain of hot Cheetos.
Oh, where it's at.
Were you a hot Cheeto girl? People call me that sometimes. I don't really
you know,
see it.
I'm not a big Takis fan, and people always
I'm
put
not a Takis.
Takis against hot Cheetos, but it's really hot Cheetos.
No, I loved the 7-Eleven
What?
versions of Takis, but not the actual Takis. Takis taste bad, but I love the 7-Eleven brand Takis.
What?
Those are where it's at.
They have 7-Eleven
Yeah,
brand Takis.
you gotta look for them. They're like in the depths. Really good. I don't even have to spin the wheel. This is made for me, guys. It's chocolate.
I just got spicy both times.
That's crazy
It's
though.
because you're cool.
It's because you're spicy, Sana.
I freaking love these. I love chocolate. Do you guys like chocolate?
Honestly, yeah, I'm a pretty big chocolate fan.
I like
I'm
chocolate.
more of like an Almond Joy fan though. And
I like
Almond Joys. Huh?
Really?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Almond
good.
Joy is like, it's like an older person candy.
Like old people candy?
Yeah, but I don't want to say old people because that's like offensive. But like,
Sorry.
yeah, old people.
I like Cadbury.
Cadbury?
Like the or Ferrero Rocher.
What's
whatever.
Cadbury?
It's like the brand.
It's the purple line chocolate. The purple.
Yeah, I know.
But like Cadbury is like a brand of chocolate. Like I know when I go to Ireland,
Yeah.
it's like the go-to brand.
Is it like just chocolate, like a
It's
Hershey
chocolate,
bar?
but yeah, like Hershey's, but like Cadbury. It's like they have caramel, they have like
Oh.
dark chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like
good.
Hershey's. You know how Hershey's has like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I think, unless I'm wrong. Oh my god.
No, you're right.
My cousins are gonna come after me and be like, "You were wrong."
They
Anyways,
call you from Ireland.
yeah, they'd be like, "What the heck?"
Curse you out. Imagine. In Irish too.
No, they speak English.
Oh.
It's okay. That's alright. Anyways, I'm just really mad that I bought a 2-pound
You
bag
guys
of
have to
these.
taste one.
No,
Okay.
honestly,
I'll
I'm
do it.
not tasting.
Because they're
Actually,
not bad.
I'll taste
you
one
guys
too.
are
Why
just
not?
hating on it. It's
Why
not
not?
bad. It's kind
Why
of
not?
good.
How is it good, Sana?
It's kind of okay. See?
It's okay.
Yeah.
No.
Look, you like it.
I don't like it. Then why are you trying to tell me?
Me gaslighting you guys?
You know
It's so good. He went back for another one. You like it.
These aren't that bad, actually. I don't know why I was talking smack.
This
about
is
them. I don't know.
terrible. I'm not on your side.
These
I
are
don't like this
fire.
at all.
These are not bad.
Take these home. Take them home with you.
I'm not taking these home though, but they are bad.
They're not that good. They're not.
Yeah, like they're not like.
What am
They're
I
not
gonna
bad.
do
They're not
with
like
a
Mike and
2-pound
Ike,
bag? You
I
guys
might take them home. I'm
are
not gonna.
such haters. Oh my goodness gracious! I don't like
Well,
that.
all right, guys, that's been it. Hope you guys got some kind of enjoyment out of this, and stay tuned for more College Code after the break.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like,
No.
what do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one. Matthew.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
One of the biggest worries for college students is where we're gonna eat.
Especially if you don't have a meal plan, it can make getting your next meal a challenge.
So, how did you guys learn to budget your money for food while being in college?
I'm gonna be honest, I have a dining plan, so that makes it significantly easier.
Definitely.
But I definitely I'll check my bank account weekly, and then I'll see like the essentials I need, and then what I'm absolutely need to buy, and then go from there.
I know from like my first year here, in college, oh my God, I've always had a meal plan, so I've always been able to just depend on that. But this is my first semester without a meal plan, without having that little crutch. So I've really had to depend on like meal planning. Like meal planning has been something that like has saved my dinners. And honestly, it's so cheap. Like I showed you guys in the first episode, spaghetti. I meal planned that whole entire pan of spaghetti, and it lasted me for an entire week.
It was good.
Yeah. So just like meal planning and making sure that you're, just make sure that you're just budgeting. Like besides like getting the most expensive stuff, Great Value is great too. Great Value store brand is pretty good too. I know a lot of people want to, don't sleep on it. Great Value is where it's at. And you can honestly save so much money just getting store brand stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to buy like off brand, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, it really is.
It's the same thing for cheaper.
I mean, unless you're getting like Oreos.
No, I got cookies. I once made the mistake of buying Oreos at Great Value, and I was like, this is gross. But pasta, like the essentials,
pasta,
like butter. Oh my God, yeah. Great Value is where it's at. 100%. So for those that are struggling with food insecurity, the campus actually has its own pantry for students, faculty, and staff.
SHOP, which is short for Students Helping Oz Peers, is located in the basement of Penfield Library.
SHOP provides free and non-perishable food items, toiletries, professional clothing, and winter clothing. The SHOP is the first student-run clothing and pantry within the SUNY system.
SHOP collaborates with on and off campus businesses who also recognize the need to address food insecurity on our campus. If you or anyone who you know is struggling with food insecurity, please take the advantage of this amazing resource given to you.
Well, that's it for the third episode of College Code.
Before we end, I feel like the SHOP, that's underused. I
Oh my
feel like
God,
I should go.
yes. Like literally, before I even wanted to talk about it on the show, I didn't really know about SHOP. And there are so many people that I know that are going through college that don't really have any means to get food, or that are struggling, or don't have a job, that don't even know about the pantry. And also, I also added, the pantry doesn't just have food. They have toiletries, sexual and health products. They also have professional clothing, which I actually utilize this one, not me, but all of my assistants who went to the media summit utilize this to get professional clothing. They have suits, ties, dresses.
I feel like that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's like amazing.
That is good.
And it's all free. It's literally all free for everyone to use.
I would say if you have the means, I would definitely think about donating as well.
Yes.
Especially because
Oh my God, yes.
Thanksgiving is coming up. I would say that as well.
Yeah.
But I think, it's underutilized.
And I believe at the time, a bunch of communities on campus, like the residence halls, they typically do like a non-perishable
Yeah, they do a
box.
donation. Yeah, and then they put it. I do want to say something really quick about budgeting before give some advice. One thing that I've learned was I would spend a lot of money each day. Like not even a lot of money, but small expenses do add up. I spend $6 for a coffee. What I've been trying to do was I would like to change it to every other day. You know what I mean? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I could treat myself to a drink, and then that it works up.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea.
Well, I guess that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Oh, yay, we get the camera again.
Hello and welcome to the second season of International Journey. on International Journey. We share amazing journeys of graduating international students. And today on the show with us, we have our second guest for the season, Cardo. Hello, Cardo.
Hello.
How are
Hello,
you today?
everyone. I'm good. What about you?
I'm great. I'm doing well. I'm great and happy to be here.
I'm glad too.
As you are, I'm sure.
So, hello everyone. My name is Cardo. My last name is Silo, and I'm an international student from France, and I'm majoring business administration. This is my last year, so I'm a senior here.
Nice. So you're an international graduating student, and you're perfect for the show, as you know. And I'm just really happy that you're here. But let's get started. Tell us why you were interested in studying business here.
So when I was like in high school, I was in the science section, and like I was thinking about my future, you know, when you're in high school, and I had to choose before like between two kind of like studies, medicine studies and business studies. But I think like I felt like I want to have money, but if you go like in medicine studies, you have to be like ready for that. It has to be like your vocation and not like only for money. So I choose like finally business, because I think if you want to have money, you have to go to business.
Yeah, I can totally hear you out, and I'm sure a lot of business students here agree with you as well. So tell me a little bit about the business school for you. How's it going now that you're here at Oswego?
Oh, it's going really well, really good. But like, what I can say, like, I had like a different and really like complicated studies. Like, I studied 2 years in France in COVID, and now I'm in Oswego. It's really different. It's in another country, different studies. But what I said, like, it's my passion. Business is my passion, because I learned a lot of things about business, because I'm doing personally a lot of things like independent to the classes, and like I learned a lot of things. And since like I'm in the university, and before, like I tried several businesses. Like for example, just right before like the university, I tried to learn the formation of Yomi Denzel. It's a famous businessman in France, and he learned you how to like study like you know, online businesses, how to learn it. And I learned a lot of things, and I tried myself to do some businesses like several times, like 4 or 5 times, until it worked like in a period of 6 months of time. And finally it worked, and I had enough money to start another business. And I met like other people who shared with me like the experience, and it helped me really to like start a new thing. It was like reselling clothes, like watches, sneakers, clothes, and this learned me a lot of things about what is like working right now in the world about fashion. And so another brand like Cortez, just right here, was created by a famous, for people who know streetwear, a famous like entrepreneur. His name is Clint, and he made like a brand in 5 years. It's like a big brand in streetwear. It's a Londonian brand, and he inspired me like to create my own brand, my own clothes brand, since like this January, with my associate. Like I said to him like why we should do a thing like that will help us in the future, and we thought about like created a brand, and my brand is Topaz. So Topaz is like a clothes brand, a streetwear clothes brand. And this is who Instagram, by the way. If you can like follow us, it will be really good.
Definitely follow.
Yeah,
we're following.
And so we're launching our first drop on January 24th.
Okay, that's really cool. That's really awesome. What inspired you to start this startup?
So as I said, like Clint and Cortez, but a lot of other like entrepreneur in streetwear, and because I was like selling a lot of like streetwear things, I know what kind of stuff like is working right now. So I felt like I can create my own, but it's really difficult to like create a business. So I had to find like a lot of people with different like capacities to help me with that. So with my brand, I have my associate, but I have also like designers, stylists and graphic designers to help me with that, and I'm thanks to them like to help me with that.
That's really awesome, and I know you're inspiring a lot of business majors with this, so congratulations on having something that you're really passionate about.
Thank you.
Now, I know that there's a lot to still talk about. We just talked about your business side of your life, but we'll talk a lot more about the rest of Cardo's life after the break, so stay tuned.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one. Matthew.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Hello and welcome back to International Journey. We have Cardo here. He's an international student from France and he's studying business. And we talked a little bit about his major, but he also spent 2 years studying in France and then came to America. Can you tell us the difference in education between France and America?
In general, I think there is a lot of differences between like studying in America and France. But as I was in a private school in France, and like I knew like I would come to America after 2 years, my school prepared me a lot to how the way you learn in America. So I was a little bit prepared, but it's still not the same. And I can say also like it was like during COVID, so I was at home like most of the 2 years. So it's really different like studying at home and on the campus. So I can say like now I feel like it's more real life than before.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. I know we spoke a little bit about how I connected with you because I went to a community college and then I transferred, but during that community college time was all COVID, like all online classes. Did you have the same experience with the online classes?
Yeah, exactly the same experience. Like.
Yeah, I think that's really hard to also connect with the people that are in your school.
Yeah, you don't feel like you are at school, by the way. You feel like you are at home and you have some homework to do and that's all, end of it. And you don't like meet people, share experiences, another thing.
Yeah, and it's tough to think about like how our college experiences, both as seniors, like much of it was like disrupted by COVID, but at the same time, like we learned so much about ourselves and who we are from this moment. Would you say
exactly,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if like it's not a good period for humanity, I think, I think it helped me to be what I'm here today, what I am today.
Yeah.
It helped me, yeah.
I totally agree with that. You were talking a little bit with me about the professors in France, and you also spoke about the professors in the United States. So can you talk about that instance?
Yeah, because like the way you learn in France is different because you have to go to school, learn, and at the end of semester you have exams and that's all. In America, it's like you have more assignments and you have to work, I think, every week. So your professor, I think, is more close to you and he wants you to success more than in France. He's more close, more friendly, I think. So I feel like it's better here.
Yeah.
It's my feeling.
For sure. I definitely understand that. Now let's talk about your transition from coming from France to the United States. What was that like? How did you get here? How was everything for you? I'm really curious, and I know the viewers at home are too.
It was pretty easy for me because like I'm from a private school from France, and I'm not the only one who came here. So a lot of friends from my school came with me here, since I know them since like 2 years, some of them more, and that's why like it was pretty easy to integrate, because like if you know people, it's always easy to adapt to a new place. I was like in the same classes as them, I was living with them, so it was pretty easy. And because you know like a lot of people, so we'll meet new people, maybe you will meet them. So after a few weeks, few months, you know a lot of people, so you all be like integrated.
Yeah, and what places did you see these people? I know you mentioned dorms for a second. You were in Hart Hall, right?
I was in Hart Hall like semester. Now I'm living off campus, but I was in Hart Hall. For example, Hart Hall, there is a lot of people, and like you can meet a lot of people because you're living with them, so it's easy to be friends with people yeah.
Yeah, I always see you guys hanging out in the lounge area.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's having so much fun in Hart Hall. I want to be over there. Yeah, but that's really cool. Did you do any sports here that you connected with friends to make it the transition
I've
easier?
done like some sport, like I've done like intramural sports, outdoor soccer, and like it was really good. Like it's like a real league, and I met a lot of people that now. Every like Wednesday and Sunday I'm going to Lee Gym to play soccer with them, so I know them. Like it's good to have like same patients and people and share this passion.
Nice, you're taking advantage of the resources that are available here, and I think that's really good. I just wanted to also ask about the classes that you take, because a lot of the students that are from the business school in France, right, that you came with, they're probably going to be in your classes here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So do you feel like you are taking those classes with them, or are you actually having classes with students that have been here? What's that?
So I'm choosing my classes about me, like what I need to choose to have the credits. And sometimes some of my friends, because we are a lot here, we are like 40 French, some of my friends are in my class. So yeah, it's like sometimes either I'm in class, sometimes not, but all the time like the classes are going well, and yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I want to just hear about that experience, because it's nice to always be around the people that you've known for a while, but it's also really important to branch out, and I see that you're doing that, so that's really awesome. Tell me about your time in America, specifically Oswego. Do you like it? What's your take?
Oswego is like similar to my hometown in France, because it's a small city, and when you're walking in the street you can like meet someone you know. It's not happening like in big cities, you know, and I feel like I'm at home, but like in a different way, because I'm not with my family, you know. So I'm glad to be in Oswego. I think it's correspond to me, and this is a good city, I think, for studying. Even if you have better places and other things, but for me like it's great.
If that's what matters, that's really important. When it comes to the people, I noticed that you said something earlier with me about the people in the United States being friendlier, or maybe it's vice versa.
Yeah, exactly. I think like people in America are more friendly to persons, because like when, for example, you walk in the street, you can like say hello to someone and you can start a conversation. It's happening in France, but like really not like a lot of time. Like, you know, in America it's like usual to be friendly with people, not in France. This is a difference, but this is like a cultural differences.
Yeah, do you know why that is? I know you said cultural difference, but
I think it's not the only problem of France, because maybe in Europe all people are more like they want to stay with people they know and know more. But in America, like, you're more friendly to everyone, because everyone is coming from a different origin or country. I think this is why like the behavior of people here is like this.
Mm-hmm. And have you felt like you've changed who you are a little bit since being here? Your personality?
Yes, I think so. Like, I'm more open to people. I am more like, I'm shy less, and like this kind of thing.
Well, that's great. I love that for you. Good. And let's talk about a favorite memory of yours. I really would like to know what's some good moments you know about Oswego.
Oh, so I had a story that I'm always talking with my friends. We're all laughing at it. One time I was walking alone, like coming back from the bars to Hartwell, and I was alone. I thought, like, why this time I will not take a shortcut. And by the way, it wasn't a shortcut at this time. I took a shortcut, and like I was walking and I saw a shadow, a silhouette, like, you know, a deer silhouette. I thought like it was a deer, so nothing like. Not a big deal, you know. So I was walking, and as I got closer to the silhouette, I saw like it was a boar, and I said, "Oh, it's a boar!" So I have to go on the left side and keep walking. But as I got more closer, I saw the silhouette of a bear, and not like I was like really shocked, and I went so fast back to my way. So this is my funny story. No one believes me about that, but I have to say this is the truth. And like the next morning of that, on the newspaper it was written like there is a bears in Oswego, so be safe and other thing. So my friends believe me, but most of people don't believe me about that.
That's too funny. Yeah, I mean, seeing a bear in the middle of the night is definitely something I don't want to see. But you know, you're
but
here.
this was really far from me.
Okay.
I have a video, but it's not a good quality, so I won't share
Gotcha.
it.
Yeah, Haley, our producer, didn't believe Cardo, by the way, just saying. But I do.
No
I
one
believe
believes me.
Cardo.
This is good.
No. So before we go to break, I do want to see a little more about Topaz, a little bit more about your brand.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. I want to see a little bit about what your brand really is. You know, I feel like that's so awesome that as a student right now, you're able to be doing this, working outside of your usual student things and doing something for yourself in the future for after you graduate. So, yeah, could you just tell us how like important this is to you and what this is going to mean down the road?
I always like dreamed to be my own like chef, like having my own thing in my life, and I think this brand like representing what I want to be in the future, and I'm preparing right now because I think like I have time to do it, and this is a good way to do it. Like I have to start something to have something in the future. So I'm working on it right now. I'm taking my time. I'm doing everything's good. For example, I'm like controlling the marketing and the logistic of my brand no more, and this helped me also for my classes. Like it let me things, real things, and as I work with other people, I can know like a lot of stuff and a lot of like different kind of qualities people have.
For sure. Tell me a little bit about these designs. I mean.
Oh, so this is my designs, and I will launch it on January 24.
January 2024. Yeah.
I have like 12 clothes ready, and this falls for the first time. It's exclusive thing. For the first time, I'm sharing it.
Wow, so this is an exclusive interview right here, guys. We're looking at the first time that we can see these nice sketches and actual would you say, what's the best word for it in the business terms? Artifacts? No, that's not it.
I would say like
sketches, designs.
Sketches, design.
Sketches,
exactly.
designs. First time that we're seeing this, guys. So this is really important, and it's important to Cardo, our guest today, so it matters to us. Thank you so much, Cardo. We really appreciate you talking about your brand and more about you. But after the break, you're going to hear even more about him and what his journey is after school. So stay tuned.
La 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 la. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
we'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
Hello, and welcome back to International Journey. We're here with Cardo. Cardo is an international student from France, and he's telling us all about his life here in Oswego, but also just back in France. And if you're tuning in right now, you're here to learn more about him. So, Cardo, I know you have one more semester after this left in Oswego. How are you feeling?
For tell you the truth, like I'm not really like thinking I'm gonna be graduating this year. And because all my life I was like studying, so I don't know what will happen in the future after that. I said to you, I have my brand, but it's not still like my close future. So I have to think about my close future, and I have some plans after like my graduating is to do a master in the US, and maybe after I will like work 2 or 3 years here in parallel to my own businesses to gain experience, to gain money. And after I will come back to France and focus on my own businesses.
Yeah, so I know, let's take a step back right now, because you did talk about feeling like you don't exactly know how to feel about it because you've been in school for so long. And yeah, we've all been in school, and not all of us, but some of the students here have been in school their entire lives, and it's just weird to think like right after this, no more school, no more like classes that we have to attend, just our 9 to 5 job for some of us. So I know that could be very stressful. Is that why you chose business though? Because it might not be that 9 to 5, it might be different?
My dream is just to don't be like in 9 to 5, because I want to be like my own chef. So I want to wake up at what time I want, to go sleep at what time I want. If I want to take vacation, like right now, I go. So my dream is to be free, you know, not only to have money, because money like give you you are more free and you are more happy. That's the only way, because in reality I don't care about money. I just care about my freedom, you know. This is why I choose business, because I can do a lot of things, and you have like a lot of choice. Even if you choose business, you don't know which way you are taking. So this is why I choose business.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And that's very admirable.
So after graduating, I still don't know, because even if I graduated, I don't know in which company I will work, in what kind of section, and what will be the future. So I don't know.
Yeah. So you told us a little bit about your plans now after college, like your ideas of them.
Yeah.
Let's talk even further down the line. Where do you see yourself in 5, 10 years?
In 5 years, I think in France, launching my brand at a good point. In 10 years, I hope I will stop everything and like have enough money to live like correctly. I want to be like far from the work one day and have like my people and my family.
Yeah, do you feel like you have that support system at home and also friend-wise that like people are like, yeah, you do what you want, like we're wishing you the best in that 5 years, 10 years down the road?
At the start, most of people felt like it was not a good idea to do that. But now, because of my results, most of people are happy of what I'm doing now, and they believe in me now.
With that being said, what advice do you have for students that were kind of in your position when you first started out? Did you feel when they weren't feeling so supportive?
I think they have to remember like that every moment like of the life, you have to focus on it. Like you just don't have to reach your goals. You have also to care about the life you see along the way, and also they have to embrace learning, like foster connections and create like a journey as rewarding to destination.
Yeah, I definitely can hear that. I resonate with that because I just feel like there's so many things in life that there's so many curveballs that life is going to throw you, but when you stick to like who you are and what you want to do, there's nothing stopping you. And with also that being said, do you have like a life lesson that's really taught you the most that you can share with us and maybe the people at home that are listening so they can really see themselves
as I said, like
progress?
The true measure of your achievements won't just be the goal you reach, but also the goal, the life you choose along the journey. So, as I said, you have to embrace learning, foster connections, and like create a journey as rewarding to the destination.
Thank you. That was really strong and powerful. So, Cardo, do you have any last messages or thoughts to say to anybody watching at home, family, friends? This is your opportunity to say hello to them.
I want to say hello to friends. Salut tout le monde, ma famille, mes amis, ma mère, mon père. J'espère que vous vous portez bien et voilà.
Oh, that's very nice. Did you say hi to your family?
Yeah, my family, my friends, my father and my mother.
It's very sweet. Are they watching right now?
I think they're sleeping right now, but they will watch it tomorrow.
They'll watch it tomorrow. That's totally fine. Okay, great. Well, thank you, Cardo, so much. We really appreciate you being here and talking to us because a lot of people are watching and able to hear your story and hear what you had to go through and what you're continuing to go through and how you're going to progress over time. And we wish you the best. We really do. Yeah, is there anything you wanted to say to the viewers watching at home before we go?
Yes, I want to say something about my origin country. I want to say Biji Kurdistan. It's like Kurdistan will live.
Very nice. Okay, thank you so much, Cardo. We appreciate you. Now that is our show. We are in our second episode. We just completed it, but that was also just a great message to end the show on. Thank you so much, Cardo, for being a part of the show. It was amazing talking to you. We'll be back with another great episode of International Journey, so stay tuned. Also, check out a special show, International Perspective, on the 14th of November at 10:30 p.m. Till then, goodbye.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
What time it is?
I don't know, but it's getting kind of late.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe, Kate, and Charlie.
anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
As you know, this weekend was Halloween weekend, and yesterday was Halloween. So how was your guys' Halloween weekend?
It was good. It was fun.
I had a pretty good Halloween. What was your guys?
Whoa.
Yeah, Halloween.
Wow.
What was your guys' favorite costume that you guys did?
So I did Little Bo Peep, which I thought was really cute. Apparently, some people don't know what Little Bo Peep is. Some of my friends thought I was supposed to be the sheep, which I didn't really appreciate. But, you know, I thought it was cute, so that's all that matters to me.
Was there anybody that was the sheep?
No, I had a sheep purse. I had a little purse that was a sheep. It was really, really cute.
Yeah.
But apparently, something got lost in translation because everybody was like, oh my God, you're a sheep. I was like, no, close. You're on the right track, but not really.
I was, my favorite costume was Rapunzel, just because I put the most effort into it and it looked so good. My funniest costume, I was a gnome. I was a gnome one night because I was on our friend Dom's radio show where we talked about Halloween candy, and someone walked past like the room, and one of the other co-hosts goes, gnome. And then from that point on, I didn't know what I was gonna wear, so I bought a little white party hat, and I was a gnome, and like a flower. Yeah. Nobody knew what I was either. But then when I said I'm a gnome, they knew what I was talking about.
I think they know what a gnome is.
Yeah.
I was a mix of Jack Harlow and Marv from Home Alone, but wearing the same clothes I would wear. I didn't dress up.
I was like, I'm really confused by that.
Honestly, somebody told me that, I forgot who came up to me, but was like, yeah, like your co-host, like he looks like Marv, what is his name?
Marv.
Marv. Like, you know who he looks like? Marv from Home Alone. And I was like, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I was also a pirate, and I feel like a pirate's kind of my tradition now because for some reason I've always just been looped into being a pirate for the past like
2 years.
2 years. So I think just to like end my college Halloween, I need to be a pirate for my last year as well. So I will be reusing the costume for the third year in a row.
Honestly, I cut my hair extensions that I used for Rapunzel. I got these really long hair extensions, and I like pretty good. But I cut them. Anyways, going off of Halloween weekend, what is your guys' favorite like candy?
Favorite candy? Ooh.
This is a tough one for Charlie.
I'll go with Kit Kat.
Oh.
It's always a good one.
Boring.
I'm also a Kit Kat fan.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah, Kit Kats are good.
Reese's. I went through a Reese's. How do you say that?
Reese's.
Yeah.
Recess?
I feel like you'd be a Reese's kind of girl.
You say recess?
You know what?
You said recess.
I'm getting flashbacks because I remember freshman year, whenever I would do anything and I would ever talk about candy, I would say Reese's because that's just how I say it. Reese's.
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 Yeah, you're saying it right. There's people that say Reese's, and that's what I was looking for.
Reese's. Ooh.
The upstate. I did go through a Reese's phase, though.
I do love them, though, especially when they're in the freezer and they're like cold. Or
the Thins?
Yes, exactly. Or there's these candy bars called Take 5, and it's peanut butter, pretzel, chocolate, and caramel. My God, it's so good.
What is it? The Mr. Good bar. With the Hershey's and the nuts. Wait, what's the one with the almonds? When it's a Hershey and there's an almond? No. No, I don't like Almond Joy.
It's an Almond Joy.
No, but it's the Hershey's one, where it's Hershey's and the almond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, going off of our favorite food, what about your guys' like least favorite like Halloween candy? Like when somebody puts it in your bag, you're like, darn.
Oh.
Almond
Twizzlers.
You ever get those like
I hate Twizzlers.
Popcorn balls?
Yes.
Who gives those?
I used to get apples. Like, what is going on?
I don't like when you get the pretzels. That just ruins my mood.
I like the pretzels.
No.
I like pretzels too.
I like getting pretzels.
Yeah, they're like bat pretzels. Ooh.
I never really liked getting like apples because why would you ever do that to a poor kid?
Well, going off of the candy, what's your guys' least favorite food, period?
Least favorite food?
Mine is tomatoes.
I don't like
tomatoes?
I really hate tomatoes. Or anything with like, if I taste like, you know, rosemary, like the, you know, whatever rosemary is.
Yeah.
However you describe that. I hate that. That hurts my mouth.
I know
and blue
Charlie's
cheese.
is.
What?
Oh,
least favorite food?
What's my, oh, ketchup. Ketchup, I hate ketchup.
Our freshman year, Charlie gave us a very memorable speech. We had to do a speech in public speaking.
Yeah.
We all had public speaking together. That's how we all know each other. And Charlie gave an entire slideshow PowerPoint presentation on how awful ketchup is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to
And he
brighten
brought
the
a bottle
mood-
of ketchup and threw it across the room.
I did.
You know, you left a statement. What about to brighten the mood? What's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Mine is I have a very specific favorite food. Other than like, the sushi or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
Love sushi. 3-cheese chicken penne from Applebee's.
Oh my god.
Without the chicken and without the bruschetta. Just the
Whoa.
sauce and the penne. And the breadstick.
I had a really good nacho, it's like nacho grande burger from Wendy's last night. It was so good. I gave it a 9 out of 10, and I don't usually do that.
The snack wrap from McDonald's that they got rid of.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
I like
So good.
Chipotle. Like I make Mexican rice bowls like every single day for dinner. I love Chipotle. But like snacking wise, I love trail mix. Like trail mix is my
Okay.
go-to
Yeah.
for like
Okay.
a snack.
Yeah.
I have a huge bag. I go through like a pound of like the big trail mix. I can go through that in like 2 weeks by myself. I love trail mix.
I love
but not the
seaweed.
raisins. Ugh.
Ooh.
Seaweed.
As a snack?
As a snack.
Wow,
One, low
okay.
calorie,
Okay.
very light. I had it before I came here. And it's like salty. So it's like if you're craving salt.
Sure.
And I also like the taste of seaweed. So it's like
Okay.
a perfect win for me. And it's cheap.
Yeah.
I love snacks. I also just love like
I
a
love
good
any snack. Just a
Any
snack.
snack
you
We
know?
love snacks.
I'm going to eat a snack.
Well, since we're on the topic of snacks, right after this break, we have a game involving some of our favorites.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
So, Charlie's blindfolded and he's
Can't
supposed to be
read.
reading his lines, but he obviously can't read it.
Yep.
So the first game that we have today involves 2 different types of like snacking chips and stuff like that. And the goal is for us to figure out which one is like the real on-brand chip and which one is like the off-brand chip, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we have like a bunch of different types of snacks where there's one like on-brand, one off-brand, and like different flavors, so it'll be really fun to go test it out. The thing right now is though, Charlie and I are gonna blindfold ourselves because just by looking at these specific chips, I could tell you which one's which.
I could not tell you
And I
which one's
don't
which at all.
want to cheat.
Exactly.
We're going off flavor today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hand them this one first.
Okay.
All right, everybody's like greedy. Holding their
I'm trying not to
hand
feel
first.
it.
Okay.
I don't want to feel the
gonna
curve
sniff.
of the chip. The first, it's Pringles, and it's going to be a type of Pringle, whether it be on-brand or off-brand.
There's no scent, so I think it's like normal flavor.
Okay, I already know which one this is. Second.
I know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The thing, I used to eat Pringles every day of my life.
Yeah, these are good.
So these are like the original Pringles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to say that one's off-brand.
Okay, well, we haven't tried the other one yet.
That's true. I'm just throwing a wild guess out there
Really?
first.
I think that's the real one.
Well, let me see. Let me see.
Chloe? Hey, Chloe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to take this chip? There you go.
No. First one was on brand.
This smells like nothing, so that's automatically a red flag for me.
The first one was a Pringle. The second one was off-brand.
Yeah.
This?
You can also tell. Okay, look, I felt as much as I'm blindfolded, I could tell the shape with my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
That too.
I need a palate cleanser.
the
My vote is this one, these
Which
ones.
one's this one?
So you can take off your blindfold now.
well, no, because
Okay.
we'll know which one. Okay, well, the
These
first one was
ones,
definitely
the
Pringles.
first ones
Yeah.
are the on-brand Pringles,
Of
the
course.
original Pringles, and these ones are the off-brand original
Was it
Pringles.
Stacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it wasn't Stacks. They changed
Oh.
the. If it is Stacks, they changed the name.
What?
It's called like what is it? We wrote them all right here, so we knew which ones. There we go. So we know what we're eating. It is called. Oh, it's Super Stack now.
Whoa.
Okay.
Super Stacks.
That's the original.
These
This
ones
one's-
are the original
Yep.
Pringles.
This is. You can also tell like this is so obviously not a Pringle.
Yeah.
This is so obviously like a.
Okay.
Well, we all win on that one.
Ooh.
Moving on.
Everyone gets a point.
Are amazing. Yeah, take one. There's little
Yeah.
chip handlers are helping out, so thank you guys. The next one that we have is just like popcorn.
I can also tell by the texture of these. I'm putting it on the
Oh my
blindfold.
god, you guys are freaks. Like, you guys are too into your snacks.
So this
Okay.
is gonna be
Hold your hand out. I'm gonna give you
store-bought?
like a few.
A few. Okay.
like dollar store brand or Skinny Pop.
Or Skinny Pop. Okay.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be hard.
And they're white cheddar.
I've never had. Oh, whoa.
Oh.
I've never had
But
Skinny
I
Pop
don't like that.
white cheddar. Yeah, it doesn't
I
taste
don't,
good.
I don't like that at all.
It's like too
I don't like that
salty.
at all.
What's the next one?
Yeah, give me the next one.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
guys.
pass it on.
Please, give me like 2
Again, I can tell by
seconds.
the texture. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I know.
Oh. That's so easy.
I think the first
That's
one
good. That's
is
really good.
Skinny Pop.
My choice is made.
Mine is too.
I don't know about you, but I'm going back for seconds because I really like this stuff.
The first one is Skinny Pop. You can tell because it's less flavoring too.
That's so true.
The first
That's
one is
like
Skinny Pop. The second.
overwhelmingly bad.
Yeah, the second one is the brand, and that's. This one is on brand, off like, not Skinny Pop. What would be
Brim's?
on brand? Yeah.
Is Brim's white cheddar? Is this the off-brand one?
Well, one's Skinny Pop and one's a different brand. I don't really know what.
So this one's a Skinny Pop one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The first one?
I don't like this one at all. Normally
Yeah,
I like
no.
Skinny Pop.
No, I'm not a big Skinny
So
Pop
I
guy.
didn't get it. I thought this one was for sure Skinny Pop.
Oh, I got it right. Next one.
All right.
I'm proud of myself. I was right on that one.
Thanks, Jolie.
Well, Charlie, did you get that right?
I did.
Okay. So the next one. Ooh, these like look the same.
I can tell again. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Oh.
That one's strong.
So this is the sour cream and onion.
Yeah.
I love sour cream and onion chips.
That's a lot of sour cream and onion, though. That's like more than usual.
Yeah.
Oh, I gave you the first one again. Did you want the second one?
Uh-huh.
This is the second one.
I don't like that.
Oh.
That's why I know it's not Pringles because I don't like
This
it.
is not
Yeah,
good.
first one is Pringles. What?
You think this one's Pringles?
No, I don't know which one you gave me first.
Oh.
I got like the flatter one second.
Well,
Yes.
don't say that. That's how you know which one's.
Well, I can feel it in my mouth.
My vote.
I actually don't know. Wait, give me the first one again.
Oh my god. I promise you, it's not that hard.
Oh. Okay.
It's so obvious.
So I guess the
The
first,
first
one.
one, this is so obviously Pringles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, I thought.
Do you
taste-
disagree?
No, I was right.
Oh. Well, I didn't even say it yet.
Honestly, I would have thought that the first
Yep.
one.
Sour
Like, look
cream
how
and
weird this
Pringles.
chip looks. This looks like a fingernail.
Ew, Chloe.
Look,
Yeah,
that's an acrylic.
We all get a point
Hey.
for that one. Next chip.
I like the flavor of the second one though more than I like the Pringle one.
Really?
No.
You're so wrong. I love sour cream and onion Pringles.
Yeah, they're the best
Okay,
ones.
I can't tell the difference in these.
I couldn't tell you.
I probably can.
Chloe, don't eat. Okay, then I guess we're all eating this one first.
Okay.
Oh,
It just tastes
I know
like a
what-
potato chip.
Okay.
I can't. I don't
I
know.
don't know where I
what
get
this is.
stumped.
I think the first
Can we
one.
get the other potato chips up here too?
I think the first one is off-brand. Second one is on-brand. I don't know what flavor.
No, but I'm wondering if it's. Is it like the Oots, whatever that was?
Utz and Utz.
What's the? Yeah, I don't know how to say.
Whatever.
But I think this one's unsalted. I think this one's the unsalted,
Which
and that's
one's
the salted.
unsalted?
I don't know, but this one just
Wait,
like
bring the other
tastes
chips
better.
so that we can try and guess the different brands too. Yeah, because there's also other brands of like the.
Different brands of potato chips is the hardest thing.
Yeah, like I don't know what
Yeah,
these are.
it's just like potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Like one of these is gonna be Lay's. One of them is gonna be Lay's. The other one's gonna be Wise, and the other one's gonna be the Utz, and the other one's gonna be Utz unsalted, and that's what we're deciding against. You can honestly, I don't think you'll guess these without. Okay.
I don't know what these are, but I don't like these.
I think this is Oots.
This is unsalted because it tastes like cardboard.
That's true.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
I think that's the Utz. That's my final answer.
These are the only good ones. Not that I'm even picky about.
Yeah, but that
potato
means that
chips,
one of
but
these. Which one's the Wise and which one is the?
The Wise. I think. Okay.
This one's the Wise. I don't know why I said that so confidently because I have no idea, but
I'll go with you.
you can't even see.
That's the Wise.
Lay's, Wise, salted, unsalted.
Yes.
Utz.
Okay.
Final answer.
I agree.
Yep.
No salt. The Utz no salted ones. So we got that one.
Yep.
The original Utz. Yup.
Oh, we're wrong.
We messed up the Lay's and the Wise. I'm shocked because normally I always go for Lay's chips, but I didn't like these.
Maybe go
I
for
like those
Wise
so
next
much more.
time.
Thank you, Einstein. Okay, so we
Oh.
all get 2 points for that because we mixed
Okay.
it the last two.
Did you get that wrong too, Charlie?
I think so. I went with you guys.
God, we have so many potato chips.
Those
We
are
have
really good.
one final round of like the ruffly chips,
Yeah, it's like the
wavy,
ridges.
The rigid, the wavy ones. I have no idea. They're actually not on the table yet, Charlie.
Oh.
So you don't need to feel
Not
around
yet.
just yet.
Okay. Oh, I forgot that I had 3.
Okay, here, Charlie.
Oh.
So this is between
Oh, okay.
Ridge's original, the Ruffles, and
Ruffles, yeah.
Those are
what's
good.
the other brand? Wise. No.
Yeah. It was like, yeah.
Here's the
Is
second
Ripples?
chip.
Is that what that was? I think I meant Ruffles.
Whoa.
Ruffles. Okay. Ruffles, Ridges, and
Oh my God, Charlie's.
what's the
really
other
taking
one?
a sweet old time for this.
Wise? Was the Wise the other one?
Okay. I think the first one is Ruffles. Second one is what? Ridges or something?
There's Ridges, Ruffles, and Wise.
Okay.
This one's
Riffles?
Wise.
No. What am I saying? Ruffles.
You can take off your blindfold now.
You actually cannot tell the difference.
I promise you can't tell the difference.
I'm scared, guys. Whoa. I love these, the curved ones. These are the best.
Oh my God. Charlie just came on here because we eat snacks. Can I have that last plate, Chloe?
I don't know.
That last one. Thank you.
Oh no, these are
Oh,
Ruffles.
my Lanta, I can't reach.
These are Ruffles, and I don't like the green part. They always throw like a green one in there.
Ruffles, Wise, Rigids.
I'll agree.
We'll go Ruffles with this one because it has more salt than the others. Don't look yet. I'm not done.
Oh my God.
Ruffles.
Oh.
So this is between Wise and the other one, Ridges. But I feel like isn't Ridges the on-brand one?
I don't know. I don't
No,
really
Ruffles. What are you talking about?
If you give me
Ruffles
trail
are
mix,
the
I would know.
best.
That one is really salty though. I'm gonna say Ruffles, Ridges, Wise.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if that changed my vote, but
Ridges.
Okay.
I know this is Wise. I don't even need to
Yeah.
look.
Utz.
Oh, so we were wrong. So is that the?
Is that Wise?
No way, no way. That's Ruffles.
That's
Yeah,
Ruffles.
Ruffles.
So this is the Wise.
Oh,
Utz, Ridges.
Where do you have Y? What is this?
Chloe made oopsies.
what was the brands?
Where do you see Y on there?
Wise. It is Wise.
Oh.
Ridges.
Ah,
Thank you.
there we
Thank
go.
you.
That's a
Thank
Ridges.
you.
Don't ever question me
So,
again.
Okay.
I think it's pretty much safe to say that we all.
Wait, so then what was that one?
This. Oh my gosh.
That was the Ridges or something.
Ridges.
Wasn't
Oh.
Ridges the Wise? Uh-oh.
Okay, well, we're out of time for this.
Oh,
I'm going to go on a limb and
ripples.
say that we all tied.
Oh, okay, wait.
Yeah.
So we still got it, right? Boom, boom. Kate's a loser.
Kate's a loser.
So I lost.
Kate's
What's new?
been losing.
Anyways, I lost. What's new? I always lose in the show. Okay. Anyways, after this break, we will have one more game that we will get into. Stay tuned.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah. What is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours.
So we have 5 different sodas: Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Coke Zero. And we are going to taste all of these sodas to see which ones we can get.
Yeah,
right.
and we'll go off to give Kate another chance, just in case she somehow totally crushes us in this.
I will,
Yeah, we'll see.
obviously.
We'll see.
Duh.
We have our straws. Let's start. Don't look at the bottom. The answers are on the bottom of the cups. So let's see. First sip.
Any thoughts? Nothing?
I
Not a
don't
lot of
really-
flavor.
I don't really like Pepsi or Coke. Like,
So I'm
I
thinking
never
that's
asked,
Coke Zero
so I'm
off the
kind
bat.
of worried.
I'll agree.
Oh, great.
I've never had Coke Zero.
Kind of sucks.
Smells like Coke.
Don't look. Hang on. Don't lift the cup. I can see it through the screen.
Don't look at the screen.
I'm not gonna look at you.
I'm gonna go and say that this is Diet Coke.
No.
I think that's-
you're wrong.
Okay. So right now we'll do
Oh, sure, yeah.
Diet Coke and Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Next.
Next soda. I'm pretty positive.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. We'll see.
So.
What is that?
Probably
Just
Coke
tastes
Zero.
bad.
It's probably Coke Zero.
I don't know what that is.
I think
that's
that's
like
Diet.
not on there.
I'm thinking that's Diet Pepsi.
It's my hand. Isn't that just bad?
That was gross.
Just
I don't
not
even know what that
refrigerated.
is, but that was disgusting.
Maybe that's Coke Zero then.
That's Coke Zero, because
Well, I know-
that
Tastes
like
so bad though.
that's just gross.
Usually Diet Coke tastes good, right?
I don't know. I don't like
That's
Diet.
why I think the first one was Diet Coke, because it wasn't that bad.
They both kind of sucked.
Pepsi.
So that was quick.
So we'll put this in
I'm
between.
gonna say Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi?
Yeah, I had Pepsi today, so
Oh, so you're cheating.
kind of cheating, yeah.
Diet Pepsi.
There we go. There we go.
There's that. I'm gonna do a straw swap because my straw is grossing me out right now. I'm like into it. You can tell we're all. I need redemption here because I cannot go like 0 for 3 on this show right now.
I think that's maybe that one's Pepsi. Let me try this one again.
That one's Pepsi?
Yeah, Pepsi.
Regular
Done
Pepsi?
deal. Done. That's it. It's Pepsi.
Okay, yeah, I'm switching my
That's
answer.
so obviously Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then finally,
That one's diet.
best for last, Coca-Cola.
I'm just gonna.
Go for it. Maybe it's just because they're
I don't know.
not cold.
Because that doesn't taste good to me.
I'm going to say that's Coke. I'm going to say that's hot Coke.
Sitting in the sun. Coke.
Ew.
Sitting in the car.
Was sitting in my car for like 20
I'm going to say that one's Coke.
I'll say that one's Coke then.
Okay. So, I am...
I think this one is also Coke. Okay, now this is, hang on.
I'm convinced that that's Coke Zero.
The first one or the second one?
The second one.
It just tastes flat.
Yeah, it is flat.
But I think that one's Diet Coke.
Oh.
That one's disgusting.
Or no, I think
Coke Zero.
No, that's what I said. Diet Coke, Coke
So
Zero.
we all in agreement. Okay, so Kate, you're a loser either way, right?
No, you know what? I'll flop them. Yeah.
I was about to say I'll flop it because like it's either I lose or I lose.
It's a
tie.
Or a tie. So.
So do what? Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that Coke Zero, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi.
I'm gonna go with the same as Charlie.
Okay.
I'll go flipped because that one's gross
So you
AF.
think that's...
So let's start out with this one then.
Okay.
We said this was Pepsi. Yep.
There we go.
That was so obvious. I think Pepsi's better than Coke.
I also think.
We said this was Diet
I don't know.
Pepsi.
Hold on.
We were correct.
Yeah, it's a little warm.
We're
guys,
2 for
but
2. So this is the one that we said was Coke.
We said it was...
Diet Coke, and I said Coke Zero.
Okay.
Coke Zero.
Oh!
Oh!
No, so you lose.
Oh.
Because you guys change your answers.
Wait, let's see those last two. I can't imagine that that's not Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
Coke, yeah.
And then Coke.
You know what? I did better than I thought we were going to do. I thought
Honestly,
like
you
that
would
was
have
going to be
gotten
a lot
it all
closer.
if you didn't switch your answer.
Think about it. Diet Coke and Coke Zero, basically the same thing.
I win.
It is rigged.
5.
I'm kind of, like, I don't understand the difference between Diet Coke
No,
and
give me
Coke Zero
4.
because they're
No,
both supposed to be
3,
zero
you're right.
sugar, but, like,
Oh.
she's just, like, the weird twin,
I'm a
I guess, or
win.
something. I don't know.
I'm a
They're both,
win.
like, 0 calories, some weird stuff.
Honestly, the fact that Diet Coke didn't taste horrible. I want to hang on. What's the difference? Can you pass me the Pepsi?
Diet Coke tastes bad. Those two taste
Pepsi's
bad.
so much better than Coke.
I think you're crazy.
I want to.
I think you're
I think vanilla Coke is the best.
Cherry Coke.
Mm.
I
They have
love
cherry
cherry
vanilla
Coke.
I would rather have cherry Coke than,
Or-
like, cherry Pepsi.
No, but cherry
when it
Pepsi's
comes to
good
just,
too.
like, straight up Coke or Pepsi, I'm asking for a Pepsi.
That's weird to me.
I feel like Pepsi is sweeter.
But I like Diet Coke more than I like Diet Pepsi.
Yeah. That's sweeter. That's why.
I'm just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I like what my favorite like soda. Okay, well, cherry Dr Pepper is like the biggest win of all because it's Dr Pepper.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
But Dr Pepper from McDonald's. Ooh.
I didn't know.
Barbecue water, so good.
Barbecue.
What?
When you go to McDonald's, you get a large Dr Pepper. The best thing I've ever put in my mouth, I think.
All right, I'll trust and believe that.
Honestly, I almost got cherry Pepsi today too, and they didn't. It was really. I'm kind of sad about. Or cherry Coke, sorry.
Well.
What a
it
riveting
happens.
story.
It happens.
Oh. Thanks, Kate.
You're welcome.
You guys want some popcorn to celebrate my win?
Yeah, let's have some popcorn to celebrate.
I just
Chloe.
continuously lose on the
Yeah.
show, so it's whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah,
You're gonna
get
have to
used to
keep
it.
losing. So thank you guys for watching today's episode.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at WTOP Kinda Late, and from there you can follow us on all other socials.
And make sure you tune in every other Wednesday at 9:30 for the Kinda Late Show.
It was more of the Kinda Late Show. You guys, I was waiting for you to finish. It's
More
fine.
of the kind. Oh,
More
more of the Kinda
more
Late
of the Kinda Late Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
Oh.
Been a minute since we've done this.
It's been a minute since we've done
Let's see if we can get it.
Oh,
man!
Oh, man.
That puppy
awesome.
was crisp.
All right, we are here.
Woo! All right.
Big show. Happy Halloween.
Big show. Happy Halloween for all that celebrate and all that like candy and stuff of that nature. And Ryan Reynolds and Coca-Cola.
That's right.
But anyway,
we got
a new set
Oh,
courtesy of Madeline Cummings and friends.
Look at that
and thanks to everybody's donations for the set. But nonetheless, it's all right, I'll hold it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most stupendous, breathtaking, irresistible, death-defying, astonishing, marvelous, impeccable, thrilling, spectacular, magnificent, awe-inspiring, jaw-droppingly exciting show that is guaranteed to knock the wig off of your pet alpaca Stanley's show of all time. Welcome to Lake Night. That was a mouthful.
It was.
The second to last episode ever. Emotions are high, and we are winding down here on the Lake Night saga. Almost brings a tear to my eye, but I will guarantee that this episode won't be anything less than absolutely exciting. So, my friend, my enemy, Mr. Bradley, how are we doing?
Oh, I'm wonderful. I couldn't be any better. I'm super excited to get into some of the activities. Let me send myself up. That we have today. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited.
Absolutely, and we have some segments that are guaranteed to make you want to rekindle your relationship with your great aunt's mother-in-law, Bertha B. Jones III. So stay right back, because we'll be right back here on Lake Night. Give me that stringy thing. Whee!
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back to one of the shows here on WTOP. I don't know which one of them, but we are back, and we've had a steamy couple of weeks in the Luca Continental segment scene. So, Bradley, I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, we were kind of ended on a cliffhanger last week with the potentially with the masked man.
Yeah.
We have to figure out who that is. Do we have any developments? Can we get it rolling in the back?
Roll that clip.
Useless as hell, man. Gosh. He has a title. Hold up. Who is this guy? He's tall. Glasses. Is it like, let's search it up. Is it Mike? No, not really. Sammy? He's a tall guy. I like that guy. No. How about, Kyle? I don't know, just for giggles. Oh, big fella? No, it can't be him. Grizz? Grizz wouldn't do that though, right? Can't be him. Nah, no. Who is this?
Good try, Mr. Chan. But you're not even close. If you really want to know who I am, meet Dom outside the TV studio next week at this time. Maybe then, you'll get the answers you're looking for.
Wow. Who is that?
I have no words.
His voice is kind of menacing.
Very menacing.
Do you have
But
any hints at all?
I don't,
Any
but
clues?
you heard what he said, though, right?
What?
If Garrett wants to find out who it is, he's going to meet Dom here next week for the final episode of Lake Night.
Things are about to get spicy on the finale.
Oh.
I cannot wait. Can we just skip to the
We
finale?
might have to just time skip. Close our eyes and time
All right,
skip.
3, 2, 1. No, I'm kidding. But I am. Oh!
Darn.
I
Okay, we're
am
not quite there yet.
absolutely thrilled for the season finale, and now we just have one more thing to look forward to.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be great. But on the other side of the break,
We're going to another break, Shetler. We're 6 minutes into the show.
it's all right. We're going to another break.
We're going to our second
All right,
break.
we can do
already.
another
Let's
break.
do it.
But yeah, on the other side of the break, we're going to go bobbing with Bradley. Is what we're going to call it. So
What can that mean?
No, Bradley goes bobbing.
Bradley goes bobbing.
with Shet.
With Shet.
So keep your bootstraps on your feet and all the rest of that jazz, and stay right with me. Make sure to shout out Ryan Reynolds because we'll be right back on the break when we go bobbing. Ooh. Ooh.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one.
Matthew, news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Whoa.
Ooh. Ooh.
That was me. That was crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my baby, my pride and joy. Welcome back to Lake Night. Now, I know that Halloween may be in the books, but that doesn't mean that we can't still do some spooky Halloween activities. So that being said, Mr. Bradley, welcome to, drum roll please, Bradley Goes Bobbin' with Shet. Ooh. And Ryan Reynolds.
There he is.
So, the rules of this Bradley Bobbin Bonanza are simple. Bradley and I will each take turns bobbing, and the bobbin boy that bobs the most in this Bobbin Bonanza will be the breathtaking bobbin champion. That was pretty
Bars.
good. Bars. So we will each have 2 minutes to bob, 2.5, we've changed that, 2.5 to bob, and then a special guest will be a dirty bobbin bobberson. So, without further ado, I'm going to break the ice here and be the bobbin man.
But I have a blindfold for
you.
you.
He does have a blindfold.
So this is just a mask.
All right.
So what
where
you're
should
gonna
I
do?
put the apples if I successfully bob any of them?
We have towel. We have paper towel.
We have paper towels. So
Roll
I'll
up
set the
paper towels.
bobbin. Okay.
So then
cool.
you're gonna do this is just
Yep.
put it like on your face like it would be a mask, and then
Okay.
just pull it up.
Okay. Cool.
There you go.
Yep. So like.
You'll
like
have
this.
minimum. No. Like put it.
Oh.
Long way.
The long. Yep.
Hot dog style.
All right. Sweet. So we're gonna take. Yep. Okay.
There you go. Boom.
There we go.
You are blindfolded successfully.
I'm indeed blindfolded.
Whoa.
All right. So Bradley, would you like to? Oh no, I need to take the mic out.
Yeah, take the mic
Yep,
off.
we're gonna take the
all the
mic off.
expensive equipment off.
Okay, and Mike goes off.
Ooh, I hear that in my ear. I know that didn't sound very good.
Cool.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here, get up. Come to the front. Come to the front.
Nah,
You're bob from the side?
I'm gonna bob from the side.
Oh boy, shit.
All right, no, we're gonna do a side bob.
You're doing a side bob.
I'm gonna do a side bob.
Okay,
All right,
here, hold on.
When you're ready, you're gonna set my.
Oh yeah, my
top
bad.
down,
Okay,
down.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. 2 minutes and 30.
Oh my God, that's cold. Oh my God. Is there apples in here?
Let's get some ASMR of this.
Bro, where are the apples? All right, screw it.
Here,
Where are these apples?
Take the IFB off of yourself.
Oh no. Where are these apples, bro? Am I getting hot or cold?
They're in the water.
Oh my God.
Yeah, here, hold on.
Where are the apples?
Here, hang on a second, Chet.
Okay, all right. Yep, I don't want to ruin any damage.
There you go.
Damage
Okay, go
to the
now.
equipment. This water is unbelievably hot. Oh no, come on.
Don't get your hands. Get out of there. You have a minute and 30
these
left.
apples?
90 seconds left, Shetler.
I can't fit my mouth on the apple, bro. Come on. I need to get some smaller ones.
Pause.
Oh my God. Oh. I can't, dude. I cannot pick up this apple.
Do they usually, is blindfolding a thing with Bob?
What
Is that usually a thing with Bob for apples? Oh no! I told you, don't waterboard yourself. I told you don't do that. Oh! You have 45 seconds left. There's still more time.
All right, I got one.
45 seconds left. I gotta bob the same apple.
Why did you get the world's largest bin for Bob?
I didn't buy it. You asked for a bin and I brought a bin. At least it's clear, like you can see the POV shot.
All right, I'm gonna stop embarrassing myself and tap out. I'll take one.
Oh my God! Here, grab a towel. Grab a towel here.
All right.
Wipe yourself down.
That was not my best performance.
Okay, so Shetler got one.
I don't think you're gonna successfully bob any of those.
Okay.
Unless you got a big mouth.
Well, some say I do.
Okay.
Here. So make sure you're dry. Mic yourself back up again. I'm gonna take mine off slowly in case Fiona wants to mute it before I start wrestling with it. Whoa! There's your time.
I'm gonna talk into the mic like this for now until we go into break.
Okay. So
All right. So Bradley is gonna go bobbing.
Get rid of the expensive equipment.
That was quite possibly the worst performance I've ever. Dude, I can't fit my mouth on the apples.
No, I know.
Even when I made contact, it's
I'm
just.
not looking forward to it. Yeah, you made contact several times.
I feel like I made good
Could you not see
contact.
either?
I couldn't see anything.
Is that how they bob for apples normally?
Do you know? It's not blindfolded.
Not blindfolded?
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was blindfolded.
Wow. So you really screwed me over there.
I really did, yeah. Hold on, how did
I don't see. The thing is, if I wasn't blindfolded, I don't think like I'd be able to even bob.
No, probably not.
It's all right. All right.
Okay, I got it.
We gotta speed it up here, Bradley. Take that
I'm
puppy
sorry.
off.
No, I'm sorry.
All right.
Hold on, it's stuck in my arm.
Okay, here. What's your? We're gonna set your. Actually, I can do it on my phone. Okay.
Hold on. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm gonna put the mic near him. All right. Welcome to floor manager Jesse.
Help me out.
We're gonna put our clock on. Stopwatch. Set alarm for.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. I got it. Okay, here we go.
All right. Put that puppy on.
All right.
And I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna put the mic near you.
Ugh.
Are you bobbing from the side too?
I'm gonna bob from. I'll bob from the side.
It's gonna bob from the side. All right. Bradley goes bobbing from the side in 3, 2, 1. Roll that puppy.
Hold on. Come on, mouth.
Yep. Okay.
I'm not tall enough.
I'm gonna commentate this if you don't mind. Bradley has approached his first bob. Bradley attempted to bob. He went tongue first into the apples. I don't know about that choice. It's an interesting maneuver here from Bradley. Oh, he's going down and dirty. All right. He's trying to bob. He's now attempting to slurp the apples. That's an interesting strategy. He has now coughed up some. All right, some less slurping. You gotta attack it. Like. All right, Bradley is currently wasting his time. I might All right.
I just drowned myself there.
He's going in for the double dog bob. He's going down. He missed. Oh. Yep. It's all right. It's all right. Yep. Whoa, now. He's made contact with the apple.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
Yep. He's made contact. We got 4 minutes. He's going full force. His man bun is just getting soaked in that water. This is a true competitor at work right now. All right, he's made contact with an apple. He's made contact with one. Oh, hold on. We'll give you another 20 seconds. He's did full bob. He's got nothing. He's tapping out. All right, we're going to see if he can, just for fun's sakes, can you bob? All right, he gets no bobbing points. No bobbing points. All right, and for the last bobbing Olympics, we're going to welcome Jesse to the floor. Give it up for Jesse. Ooh. All right, yep, you want to wipe that up. I know. That was possibly the worst bobbing technique I've witnessed, but I didn't do any better, so. Oh, all right, Jesse. Jesse is making his first appearance here on Lake Night, and he is looking. You have to beat one apple. If you can successfully get an apple without cheating like I did, you are the bobbin champion. All right, I'm going to set an alarm real quick. One more alarm. We're going to go timer. 2 minutes.
That was tough.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get to bobbin. And Jesse is attacking it. He is attacking it like no tomorrow. He's got the best approach out of all of us. He's going to go full mouth first. He's going to try to just surround himself. He's just going to try to grab that apple like no tomorrow. He almost got one. He is attacking it like a piranha looking for his prey, and he is just ripping it. He uses a hand. That's an interesting strategy. He is going bobbing like nobody's business.
Didn't help.
Absolute bobbing destroyer. He's going bobbing like a piranha looking for his dinner. Oh my God, he almost had one. These are Granny Smith apples, I believe.
Oh my God, he went all in.
He's going all in. His hair is soaked. That middle part is not a middle part anymore, but he is a determined competitor. He is approaching the 1 minute mark, and he has to make a move now before his life flashes before his eyes. Will his parents think he's a complete failure if he doesn't get one apple? Come on, one lousy apple, Jesse. Can he do it?
I don't know why we did blindfold.
I don't know why we did blindfold.
That was so dumb of me.
We got 2 minutes left in this segment, and he's got one mouth and one dream to get one apple. Oh my God, that was the closest anybody's ever got. All in. He's got his last attempt for the apple. Can he do it?
No.
Oh my God. And he
took a bite of it in the water.
He's got a bite. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Are we giving him a half point?
We're going to give him a half point.
You can take off the blindfold.
For the apple bob, and therefore the apple bobbing champion of the day. Jesse, what do you have to say for your friends and family at home?
I'm so proud. Thank you. I appreciate it. Here you go.
All right.
Here, take the whole roll.
That was possibly
bad idea.
The most unorthodox segment we have ever had on Lake Night. But Jesse, if you want to take an air chair, like sit down like you're on a chair. From Jesse, Bradley. Wait.
We have a minute left.
Bradley, Jesse.
We have a minute left.
We have a minute left in the segment. All right, so Jesse.
Does anybody else want to try?
Does anybody else want to try to bob?
Madeline? I see you eyeballing these apples.
Come on. Jesse, so Jesse, how was your experience here on Lake Night for the fans at home who desperately wish that they were on Lake Night?
You got to hold the mic to him.
Yeah, I had a great time. I highly suggest if you ever want to show up, you definitely should. Next episode, someone should bob. Oh, you guys aren't bobbing next episode?
I don't think we're going to be bobbing. All done. But we might do another segment that includes fans or crew.
Ooh. You heard that. I see you all back here. Come on. I know you got next time. You got news after this.
Yeah, hey, we have plenty of time after the show if anybody wants to try bobbing.
Exactly.
Just won't be
These
live.
apples in this bucket that took about an hour to fill are not going
Just don't
anywhere.
go tongue first. Don't go tongue first. I don't know what my method was there.
He approached it. He tried to slurp the apples.
I did, and I drowned
strategy.
myself.
However,
several times.
On the other side of this break, Ryan Reynolds will be making an appearance, and he is going to try to bob. Just kidding, but we do have a juicy segment next on the other side of the break.
Let's go to it.
So, from Jesse, from Bradley, from Chet, catch us on the other side of the break. Woo!
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
Movie is 10:30.
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a closer with that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we are preparing ourselves from what was maybe one of the most interesting late night segments of all time, from one interesting segment to another, Bradley and I will be playing a game we like to call Who Said That?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
For this segment, we'll be taking a quiz that will alter the course of space and time because it is a quiz about who said that between William Shakespeare
Trying to make
and
the noise possible with my mic here.
quiz, who said that between William Shakespeare and Tupac, of all people? I think that we're going to see how well we do, and I'm going to guess that we're going to be surprised by some of these answers. So, would you like to kick this off? We have it on our handy-dandy phone, and in the back, some graphics are going to pop up so the viewers at home can play along.
Be like this.
Okay, perfect. So you ready for
Yeah.
who said that between Shakespeare and
Let's do
Tupac?
it. Let's do it.
First one up. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day.
Oh my God.
Did Shakespeare say that, or did Tupac say that?
That sounds like a Tupac line. I'm gonna go Tupac.
I'm gonna take the other, and I'm gonna say that this is I'm gonna go Tupac on this one.
I'll go Tupac.
All right, we're gonna click Tupac. Tupac is indeed the correct answer.
Oh wow, so this is a live quiz.
It's a live quiz.
Oh,
We are taking a
wow.
live quiz for the viewers at home. Yep.
So there you go. Tupac. said
Tupac,
that. How about that?
there it
Ding,
is.
ding, ding. There you go.
Correct. How do I go to the next one? Okay. Next one is, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Oh wow.
See, the word thrust, pause, is making me feel like this might be a Shakespeare-like quote.
Yeah, it's a Shakespeare word if I've ever heard one. Some
So-
are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness to thrust upon.
Do you think the
I'm going
thrust is,
Shakespeare. I'm going Shakespeare.
you don't think the thrust is going to throw you off?
No, I'll go Shakespeare.
All right, we're going to lock in Shakespeare. 3, 2, 1. It was Shakespeare.
Bill
Woo!
Shakespeare.
Beautiful.
Friend of the channel.
Before we move on, I just want to show the proof that Jesse is, in fact, the bobbin champion because he did take a live bite out of this apple. Therefore, he was more
Look at that.
successful than all two of us.
Yeah.
So he is the official bobbin champion. We might have to create a new Luca Continental champion just for
one
Jesse.
episode.
But moving on to the third question. We know what we are, but now not what we may be.
Here, throw that up for me. I just got to read it real quick. We don't have it. Oh.
We don't have it. All right, we're moving on to the next one then.
No.
Oh, no. We can do it. Okay.
I just was going to show you that.
Yep. We know what we are, but not what we may be.
I'll go Shakespeare. That sounds like a Shakespeare thing.
I'm going to say that that's going to throw us off. So I'm going to go Tupac. I think it's a distractor.
Yeah. Do you want me to take the next one?
I was incorrect.
Do you want me to take the next one then?
Yeah, I'll have you take the next one.
Okay. So we're going to do Who Said That? And this is a good one for you. I actually came prepared with this one. Who said this one? Shakespeare or Finkel? So let's start off. Where's the line? Hold on. Yeah, so Shakespeare or Finkel?
Dude, are you serious?
What do you mean, am I serious?
That's
the line.
Why would you even bring that up?
It's the game, is it not the game?
You're really playing games with me like that here?
That's the show.
We're in the middle of the show.
Well, I guess I just didn't understand what the premise of the game was here. But
You think you're really funny with that?
No,
you
I
think
don't.
You think you're funny with that? You think this is some kind of funny joke? I'm just trying to do a lighthearted segment. You're gonna bring up Finkel in front of my face after all that you've put me through with Finkel?
Here.
You know what?
They can't hear you in the back. You're just gonna leave now?
I'm done.
You're
I'm
done?
done with everything. You don't play with me like that. Keep playing games. See what happens. This is my show, and you're gonna embarrass me on my show. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. It's not a game. I'm out.
Oh, you taking the IFB with you?
Take the IFB with me too. Like that's done.
I have no words, guys. That's insane. We have so much. I know, Madeline. That wasn't planned. So listen. We have 1:30 left. There's a lot more that I could talk about here. We can keep playing the game. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll just talk straight to the camera here. I'm a little shook. All right. I don't know what's going on with Shat. Here, I'll do this camera. We'll do one shot. I don't know what's going on with Shat. Okay, it's been. I thought this was fun. I thought this was all fun and games here, and apparently he doesn't think so. So I wasn't expecting the show to end tonight. So I'll apologize on behalf of Shetler for honestly, like if we're gonna be honest, Sammy, unprofessional behavior from Shetler there, getting up and walking off like that in the middle of our show. We have a great crew here that takes their time and dedicates their Thursday nights to come in here and do the show, and he's just gonna get up and leave like that over a joke. I mean, that makes absolutely no sense to me. So I apologize. And for the crew, for our great crew, I don't know if we're gonna have a show next week. I don't. But you know what? I guess it is what it is. So thank you for watching Lake Night. If this is the last time that you're gonna see us, then I'll see you guys very soon. But thank you. And I'm just gonna get out of here myself. So thank you, and I guess have a good night. I guess have a good night. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's have a good night.
Hi, Jake. Great show.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Back of the building. 5 minutes. MS. What? MS.
Oh, I mean stuff I emailed.
I think this is the back of the building. This is where he wants me to meet him.
Mr. Bradley, I have a plan. You just need to trust me.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or night. This is One Too Many, the show where these two goobers compete to be the silliest based on my completely arbitrary criteria. They'll be telling a story with as much razzle, dazzle, or pizzazz as they see fit, and I will judge them based off how much I like that razzle, dazzle, or pizzazz. These are my contestants, Professor Raina Oritz and Sergeant Patricia McFeely. My name is Dr. Jake McVeigh, and I will be your host for the evening, or morning, or whatever. Let's just get on with the show.
Hi, I'm, Sergeant Patricia McFeely, also known as Patsy. I will be awesome today.
Keep your expectations low, because I'm Raina Horatz, and I'm not really a professor. Although, if I were to be a professor, I would teach a class on puppet shows with questionable morals.
Before we start the show, I have to do some small talk, because what is life without small talk?
True.
That's true.
So, if you all were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be?
I think you could start.
Sludge.
Sludge?
I would be sludge. I would be like when it snows, but you're in New York, and it's just a mess. It's just like a lot of mud, and there's rock salt in there, and you shouldn't eat it.
But it's oh so yummy.
It's oh so yummy.
It's oh so yummy.
Yeah.
I think I personally would be mint chocolate chip because it's terrible, and mint and chocolate together should never happen, and I think that's what happens with myself. I think that
it should never
my
happen.
two personalities, my two brain cells connect together, and that should never happen.
Understood. That's a good way to defend it.
Enough.
Oh, great.
Today we're going to be telling stories. I hope you brought some campfires and marshmallows because today we'll be hearing stories of mischief and disaster. A time where you thought, gosh, it can't get any worse than this, and then it did. I'm gonna flip a coin now to decide who goes first. Patsy?
So I think that a time that would be great to state is the time my bathroom just broke. Every time my parents leave for the weekend, my family members destroy things, not on purpose. It just so happens that things break, and it's always the bathroom. It always has to do with the bathroom. We don't know who did this, but we like to blame my twin brother that he broke the toilet, and it just started overflowing throughout the whole bathroom, flooding the bathroom, which then caused my two older brothers to try to fix it. They fixed it by just saying, like, turning off the toilet, this is it, done, we're not touching the toilet for the weekend. So now we had two bathrooms, we're down to one bathroom, and we're like, that sucks, whatever, we'll get over this. And then my brother went downstairs the next day and saw a little bubble, a teeny tiny little bubble, appear on the ceiling right below the bathroom, and thought, oh, hopefully we don't have to deal with this until our parents get home. Oh boy, were we wrong. So this little bubble, just throughout the day, continued to grow and grow and grow, till I would say it was about this big on our ceiling, and like this, it was this wide and this long, until my brother, as any curious person would do, poked it, and it squished a little. Disgusting. Later in the day, we thought, sucks, our parents will deal with this. Oh, were we wrong? In the middle of the day, my brother was happily playing video games. Hello, Steven, I know you're watching. Happily playing video games. The bubble burst, and all the water that flooded out of this toilet down our ceiling, onto our walls, into our living room, like into our dining area, and flooded our living room floor. And that is my story. We had to like clean it up, and then my parents got home and were like, how do you do this every time? Could you imagine? Like,
I can't.
Your kids.
I would return them. Just as simple as that.
So yeah, any response for Tori?
I've got a couple. You know what? I need a platform to discuss. I wish you and your family were less inquisitive, because if there's something in the ceiling that is beyond my comprehension, and the fact that even anywhere in that store, that was self-inflicted. You were like, you know what? It's time to poke it. And
But we don't think the poke did it, because it didn't burst when he poked it. It burst later. That's how we knew it was water, when he poked it.
From rage, from the fact that you poked it.
It burst from the amount of water that was building up, and I guess the ceiling didn't like that very much.
Okay. Was it just water? Someone's got to
There
ask.
was a dog in there.
These are questions we are not prepared to answer on this show.
Unfortunately
Yeah,
not.
but
Well.
Speaking of bathrooms.
Speaking of bathrooms, as much as I'd love to keep this show rolling right now, we have a message from our sponsors. Watch them or don't. I don't care.
Yeah, it's a...
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Hi, Mom!
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. The segment where we say a quick little message to our moms. Raina, would you like to start?
I'd like to take this time not to say hi to my mom, but to say hi to every mom in the Pixar series. I love you all very much, and I hope you're having a lovely evening. And to my mom, I talked to her yesterday. This is not about her.
I would like to talk to my mom. Hi, Mom. I got these cool earrings. They light up. They're little pumpkins. And I know that you're dressing as a pumpkin this year for Halloween. For those who don't know, which I don't think anyone does, my mother is dressing as the 5 pumpkins on a gate for her pre-K class.
Oh, that's lovely.
But there are 6 pre-K teachers, so there's an extra.
Why can't one be the gate?
That's what we said, but we thought,
Yeah, I get it.
who wants to be a gate?
Yeah, don't leave him out. Okay.
The dog dug a hole under the fence, Mom. He dug a hole under the fence, and I don't know if he can still get out from under there. I haven't told you until now. So now that we're done with that, let me recap the scoring real quick, because I don't do a great job of explaining things. So basically, I'm rating everyone's stories off of entertainment value, silliness, and the goofs. If their story lacks any of these things, they get a thumbs down and lose points. It'll sound something like meh. And now we gotta move on to Raina.
So, I love stories. Do you guys love stories? I hope you do. Here's the thing. I am filled with anguish at all times. I'm in consistent amounts of pain with no solution. And here's my story in regards to how something I thought couldn't get worse got worse. So, this happened in November 2013. scientifically. November 24th of 2013. What happened then? What happened then? I know, you're so curious. That is the night that Brian Griffin died on Family Guy. It aired for a live studio audience in front of everyone. That man died. He was hit by a drunk driver and he passed away. Now, I know, okay, we can obviously see why this is a bad thing, right? For many people, they loved Brian Griffin. They loved him. They loved when he drank his little martinis and read his little books on War and Peace. Personally, I was jumping for joy. November 3rd, 2013, whatever day that was the best day of my life. I was trying to make it a national holiday. I thought it was more important than Christmas. Here's when something I thought was bad got worse. 2 episodes later, that's right, 2. Not one. Not one. 2. Not even a season, not even a break. It was 2 episodes later, they brought him back. And let me tell you, this episode, they made a very big deal out of his death. It wasn't just like, oh, it's a goof and gab. He died and we grieved. Lois was like, Peter, he's dead. And we were all we felt that. Like little Stewie Griffin, we saw Stewie Griffin cry. We're not supposed to see that. And Brian Griffin died. And they brought him back 2 episodes later. And they were like, nah, whatever. And by the way, in this time they brought in some other freak dog. I don't want any other dog. I didn't want this dog. But here we are, 2 episodes later, Brian's back after going to the vet, dying. I could go on and on and on. But truly, the worst thing that ever happened was that they thought of that, and then they brought him back. I think what's dead should have stayed dead. I think they should have left Brian dead. And I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that to Seth MacFarlane out there. I know you're out there singing Sinatra covers right now. I know you can hear me. What's dead should have stayed dead. I have no patience for this. This was season 12. We're in season 1,000,000 now. Enough's enough. And that's my story.
I would just like to say for the record, I completely agree with Raina. It is 100% absolutely ridiculous that they would go and rip out our hearts with killing off the beloved straight man to Peter Griffin's goofy antics, Brian Griffin, only to bring him back 2 episodes later. If they had let this marinate for even a season or 2 seasons or forever, the moment would have gone down in Family Guy history as the single most gut-wrenching, horrific, real moment of the entire series. But no, they had to bring in Stewie's little time travel antics, and they had to bring in this stupid sob story about this other dog, and they brought Brian back.
To word it in a way that the McFeely household will understand.
Wait.
Yeah, to word it in a way that the McFeely household will understand. Brian Griffin was the bump in the ceiling, and Seth MacFarlane poked it. Was it Steven that did
Steven.
Just like Steven.
Could you imagine if 2 days after you popped that water bubble and it completely destroyed your house, there was just another water bubble back there in the exact same spot?
I think that actually happened in our house.
I'd like to take this time, I'm going back to me really quick. I've put a dog down before, not myself, but I've lost a dog. You brought him back 2 episodes later? How am I supposed to grieve that? My dead dog is disappointed. Seth MacFarlane, do you want to pay my vet bills for killing my dog? Really?
I don't think Seth MacFarlane killed your dog.
I think he had some part in it, since he thinks
sick?
it's so temporary.
Yeah, it's not a big deal losing a dog.
Until it happens to you,
Until
Seth.
it happens to you, Seth.
I'm sure it's really, really funny. I'm sure Stewie had a lot of antics with that. Not me,
Pappy,
sir.
do you have any retorts?
I don't know much about Family Guy. I've never watched Family Guy. Prior to this episode, I didn't know who Cleveland was or that he had his own show. I am not the Family Guy expert, nor have I ever claimed to be. I do not know the emotional havoc that Family Guy has wreaked. But I did hear that this happened possibly 10 years ago? 10 years ago?
It was November 26, 2013.
So I think that my only retort is that why are we still talking about this?
Because 10 years is never enough time to grieve.
I'd like to bring up my dog, Griffin.
All right.
Okay.
I
No.
would love to keep talking about this, but I need to use the bathroom, and you do too. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Did you pee? I know I did. Let's move on. So, you tell me that you've never watched Family Guy before?
No.
Why?
My mom said I wasn't allowed to, and Raina knows better than anyone about what happens when your mom says you're not allowed to watch something.
That was personal and disgusting to do this on live TV.
I didn't mean to. He asked me why, and that is why.
Okay, my mommy, Amy Lynn Horetz, Mary Fiotti, maiden name. She told me I couldn't watch Breaking Bad when I was a wee youngin'. Have you been Italian? You have been an Italian mother? She said, Raina Emily, you don't watch Breaking Bad just because your brother can. And I said, okay, Mommy, I'm sorry. And now I'm 19. I know, don't I look good for my age? And every time I see Breaking Bad, I go, Mom, I'm sorry. And I can't watch it because I know somewhere out there she's so mad at me, and I don't want to make my mom mad. And you wouldn't either.
No, that's why okay, so I've seen Family Guy clips. Have you ever experienced TikTok?
I've heard of it.
So, you know how TikTok, like, you just scroll through and then you suddenly end up with Family Guy and then a slime video, or Family Guy and then a
Subway
guy
Surfers.
cooking, and then Family Guy,
Yes.
Subway Surfers. That is my only experience with Family Guy. And from what I've seen, I don't know much. I don't even remember the episodes I've seen. I remember Jesus appeared at one point.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I...
He does that.
He does that.
Yeah, but that's all I've got.
Okay.
Sometimes I see Family Guy videos with a hydraulic press underneath, and they crush various objects in a hydraulic press.
I really like those, actually.
They are great videos, can I just say? Watching an object like a metal thermos that is so sturdy and so powerful and so confident just get completely mashed into a little paste by this hydraulic press, I think is pretty neat. Not for the thermos, but for me personally.
Do you want to know what my favorite TikTok videos are? They're the ones that tell me to go to sleep. Not the ones you're thinking of where it's like, are you still scrolling instead of sleeping? No.
Hold on.
I hate those videos. Those are awful. The ones that tell me to go to sleep are the pimple popping videos. And whenever they come up on my screen, it's always late at night, and it's always a reminder for myself, it's probably time to go to bed.
And there's Family Guy audio in the back of it.
Yes.
And it's perfect.
Usually the pimple popping videos are by themselves because it's its own content, and it's always graphic and gruesome. I would not suggest watching it. I find it weirdly appealing.
I can't do it. It's too gross. It's just too gross for
I think
me.
you're a baby.
Next episode of One Too Many, we will be popping a couple pimples on my face up close and personal. So if you want to see that, tune in next week.
Sorry.
Slinging out.
My dad didn't let me watch SpongeBob because when I was like 5, I think I started calling my little brother or my little sister a moron because Squidward started saying that. So my dad took me aside and he was like, "Where did you hear that word?" And I was like, "I learned it from SpongeBob." And he was like, "Then you're not going to watch SpongeBob." And I'm like,
Did you cry?
Was it
well,
actually
no, I didn't
SpongeBob?
cry. It's just SpongeBob. I only missed out on like the best TV show ever until I was 12.
And you know,
it was Squidward.
Squidward.
so here's
Squidward
the thing
messed it
about
up.
SpongeBob. When
Sorry.
they went to
I just
kill
got jump scared.
Squidward, it was only a goof. It was just a gag. They didn't really kill
Wait,
Squidward.
when did they kill
when did they
Squidward?
kill-
So in the early seasons of SpongeBob, there's this episode where Squidward gets sick,
We have a lot
and
of
they
issues
think
with
that he
characters
dies, and they put him in a little coffin, and they're like, "Squidward, we're so sorry we killed you," and they think that he's a ghost. He's not a ghost, and he's not even dead, and it was just a 1-episode thing. And see how that makes sense? Not a 2-episode thing where they grieved it, where they paid medical bills to lose a dog they loved so much. It was a simple little gag. On Breaking Bad, no one ever died. Ever. But
No one
on
dies?
Family Guy,
Guys, no one
They
dies.
died.
I'm serious.
They died.
No one actually dies in Breaking Bad.
they don't.
They just go
But
to
you
sleep.
know,
Why
on
are we
Family
talking about
Guy,
so many shows that I've never watched?
Because I have a lot of feelings. A lot of big feelings
Wait,
about
but you
November
never watched Breaking Bad.
26th, 2003. I knew he'd back me. He's seen Breaking Bad.
I have seen Breaking Bad.
And I haven't, Mom.
Breaking Bad is a great TV show.
Mom, I haven't. Mom, stop. I haven't. Please.
Just a reminder for those of you tuning in. First of all, you're late. I'm mad at you. And second of all, we're judging these stories based off entertainment value, silliness, whatever I feel like. And I think it's about time we get to the points. For Patsy, I gave you plus 1,000 points for suspense. I was on the edge of my seat pretty much the entire time, except for the end. I sat back a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And I gave you 2,000 points for payoff, because I think it was a really great payoff hearing that your house got a lot of really serious water damage.
Thank you.
Raina,
Hi.
I gave you a whopping 10,000 points for mentioning one Brian Griffin. And I gave you an additional 5,000 points for mentioning how he was killed. I'm gonna crunch a few numbers here.
I didn't stand a chance.
Plus 2 is
2,000 plus 1,000
plus 5.
is 3,000.
5 and 5
It's
is
gonna be close here, folks. Stay on the edge of your seat. Do the
11.
math at home if you want.
12.
13.
This is torture at this point.
No, it could be you. It could.
All right. You guys talk while I'm crunching these
You're
numbers.
being
I can't
You
figure
know
this
what's
out right now.
torture? Dying by a drunk driver being brought back 2 episodes later for goofs and gaps. You know what's torture? Losing your best friend, POV I'm Stewie Griffin, quitted Brian. And comes back 2 episodes later.
So sorry.
Just totally
You
has
should
to
keep doing impressions.
I can't. Those are the only 2 I got. I'm sorry. I do some really good Daria impressions.
Oh,
and anyone wants
gosh.
to hear it. Gertie.
He's dead.
He's dead. And that's not okay. You can't play with my feelings like that.
He's
I
dead.
miss my boy.
He's canonically dead on One
And
Too
you
Many.
know what? I don't even like Brian Griffin. I don't even care about him. I mentioned that earlier. I think he's a jerkwad. I think when Quagmire had that little speech where he's like, and you know what, Brian? No one likes you. I think he was right.
Okay. I'm still
That's a
crunching
real
these
head
numbers,
scratcher,
but
man.
something's been on my mind. Why do you hate Brian so much?
I think he reminds me of me.
Has this been always on your mind, or just because she just said it
Well,
right now?
I mean, we've been
I
sitting
think I
here
see
for what?
myself.
The better part of 25 minutes discussing how much Raina hates Brian Griffin. I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is just a little bit unjustified. Have you ever thought that maybe he's just a silly cartoon character and maybe it's, I don't know,
Would you be sad if I got hit by a car and died?
Well, yes, but,
Dude.
but that,
I
what
need
does that
to
have to do
cry.
with anything?
Erroneous,
What does that have to do with
erroneous.
anything?
I need
No.
to cry right now. You put Raina winner.
I didn't put Raina winner.
You wrote Raina winner.
That's an empty spot for winner. I'm gonna write the winner's name there.
I see myself as a bit of a Brian Griffin. You know me. I like to sit and hold a martini. I like to talk to pretty blonde women.
You are a pretty blonde
My
woman.
best friend's a little baby, and we go on adventures together. And I read a lot of books. No, I don't, but I tell people I read a lot of books.
What books have you read?
Pride and Prejudice and the Bible and
Blood
Prejudiced.
and how to. Yeah, and I've read all those, so I get it. I don't like that dog. Maybe because I don't like myself. So if you make me lose this episode today, this might be my last episode.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking of making Patsy win this episode just because I don't really like you at all.
Oh, okay. Well, you wouldn't be the first person. But could you bring me back 2 episodes later?
Jake,
does that sound logic?
The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing you.
I need the winner.
Okay. I'm still crunching a few more numbers.
Please.
Patsy, tell us about the aftermath of the water damage in your home.
No! I can't do it anymore, Jake. I can't do it anymore.
Just like...
The aftermath was that my dad lost all the hair on his head. He's been struggling since. The Yankees haven't been doing well. The man is stressed. This happened in 2016 too. Wait, no, yours didn't happen in 2016.
2013, November 26, 2013.
Oh, sorry. So this happened in 2016, I think. Our house is fine. We don't have a hole in our ceiling anymore. And
Can't really see it, but it says Raina circled right here.
That's my name. R-A-I-N-A.
All right. So after all that suspense, after all that waiting, Raina is our winner. Give it up to Raina.
Be excited.
I'm sorry, but I don't know. I feel a much closer personal tie to Brian Griffin's death than I do to the water damage in your house. I'm really sorry.
If you rearrange the letters in Brian, you get Raina.
Wow, I never noticed that. Whoa!
Raina, I think it's time for your winner's
Give your
speech.
victory speech, Raina.
All right. It seems today that all you see is violence. Good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely. Shout out Jay Leno.
Not Jay Leno again.
All right.
Anyway, I'm done.
And now, Patsy, you get to give a loser speech because you're a loser.
This is a disgrace and a travesty on me and the McFeely family. I feel so much regret. Please, please, God, let me win the next episode. I need it. I need it. This is disgraceful, unjust. I don't deserve this. Please. I need a chicken sandwich right now.
I was going to say, I know it's like Halloween time, but do we really need to keep on putting up all this scary imagery right now?
Dude, this
It's
chicken
really kind of
sandwich is
freaking
too
me
much.
out right now. Our live studio audience is getting scared that we definitely have.
Eek! That was them. Did you
Dude,
hear it? Eek! That
our
was
live
again.
studio audience is so formal right now.
Hey, live studio audience, do you think I'm pretty? Guys!
Wow. This live studio audience is just too good.
Okay.
Well, that was about 30 minutes of your life that I'm sure you wish you had back. And as much as I'd love to keep wasting that time, we are very close to wrapping things up today. I would just like to say, before we end, Patsy, what are you going to do next time to do better? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed in your performance today.
I'm gonna do nothing. I think that Family Guy is stupid. I think that it's wildly inappropriate. I think that my mom is right and that no one should watch it. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Like,
I am butthurt. Get that guy out of here! He died!
They brought him back.
End the show. I'm tired of it.
That's the whole
all right.
That's like everything I said.
Well, Raina,
Yeah.
how do you feel about winning?
I feel great, and I haven't been allowed in my dorm for the past couple weeks. My roommate, she's been calling me a blatant disappointment, so I've been sleeping and cuddled outside the door, so I hope she lets me back in now.
All right. Well, that was weird. We hope that you enjoyed today. I hope the rest of your day is a 6 out of 10, though. This
Perspective Entertainment, the newest Black Center entertainment-based show. It's our second episode, and you know we ready to get the good vibes going. I'm your host, Paris Holmes, and down there on the far end, I got my lovely co-host.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Today, you feel me, we got a very, very busy guest with us. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, man?
Sure. Thank you guys for having me. My name is Dennis Molina, also known as Common Plays with my photography business. And yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you, so.
Not as excited as I am.
Is this a competition?
Maybe just a little bit, bro. Just a little bit.
You better relax before I make you dance.
My bad. I don't got rhythm. I can't be telling that.
He's gonna shake his hips. You gotta shake your hips.
I can't.
He takes pictures of people shaking their hips, but he don't actually shake his hips.
I'm not in front of the camera most of the time.
So, alright, I talked about your resume and all that, and you said, I told you was a very busy man, so give us a little insight of what you've been doing, man.
Yeah, sure. So if we want to talk about my involvement, currently president for 2.5, vice president for the National Society for Black Engineers, senior advisor for Digital Music Association, co-director of public relations for Fashion at Oswego, and secretary for the Oswego Photo Club.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. 2.5 president, NSBE vice president. Come on now. That's a banger.
FAO, and the photo club.
Out of all of these, I'm not gonna ask which is your favorite, but which one takes the most time to get everything rolling?
That's a very good question. To get things rolling, I would definitely say DMA takes more time out of my week, just because it is kind of I would say it's a passion organization, right? Mm-hmm. It's a music thing. So it's obviously we have to do e-board stuff within the school and whatnot, but we also take time every Saturday and every weekend to have studio sessions. We hang out outside of just e-board stuff to create stuff for the e-board. So I would say on a week-to-week basis, definitely DMA. But when it comes to planning, maybe I would say 2.5, just because I kind of help spearhead that as the president. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
So we did talk a little bit about NSBE.
Yeah.
A week ago. So we're not doing that today, I'm just saying. So we did talk about that. Can you give us a little insight about that?
Yeah. So NSBE is the National Society for...
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're gonna cut the commercial break. No, I'm kidding. It's definitely not allergy season.
Stay away from me, man. Stay away from me,
Are we good? Let us know.
I can see the tear.
You want to mute your mic.
It's about to ruin the makeup. Yeah, NSBE is the National Society for Black Engineers. Okay.
Tell us a little bit about it, why?
Okay, my bad. My first time being on the show, I got a little confused. But it is the National Society for Black Engineers. It is basically just a hub for POC students to have a place where they have people who have been in the shoes that they have been in, right? Obviously, we have the tutoring center, we have the Computer Science Association, but it's kind of, at least in my experience, everybody knows a computer science student that ended up switching their major after the first year, right? Our main goal is to kind of prevent that, mitigate that, and try to help that. We really want to have a space where not only we have people who are POC that are feeling comfortable within their major, but also thriving within their major, right? Because a lot of us that do come here, I know me, I probably failed upwards for 2-3 years. And that shouldn't be the case, It took me a while for me to kind of get the hang of my major. So our whole thing is basically going back and making sure that people do not have to experience that, right? So we have tutoring, we have workshops, we collaborate with Women in Computing, we collaborate with the Human Computer Interaction Club, we may even collaborate with the Computer Science Association, but it's basically just a way for students to come and know that they are supported and that they can get the help that they deserve.
All right, so with all that going on, with certain orgs, I already asked you which is the most time consuming, but how do you time manage all of them all together on a daily basis?
I really don't know. I feel with a lot of these organizations, they kind of like they're passions for me. You know, you kind of have to care about them. So I think like if I have a break between this class and the next class, maybe I could fit in 1 or 2 tasks when it comes to either of the organizations. Like maybe I can, you know, talk to this person, have this quick meeting, do this, do that. But it's just about like finding every nook and cranny within your schedule to try and fit something in.
Do you ever have like time to take a nap?
like do you get exhausted?
I take naps all the time. Naps are,
you got time.
I mean, the way I have my schedule set up is kind of like Tuesdays and Thursdays are my free days. So I kind of like scheduled it out that way. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is just kind of, everything's just running at the same time.
So basically what you're just saying, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit of sneakness. Today is Monday.
Yeah.
So did we like interfere with some, you know, plans that's going on?
Not really, you know. I have DMA actually at this time, but I let them know that I was going to be here, and they're very supportive too, so they didn't mind at all.
Okay, so you brought up DMA, you brought up 2.5, you brought up, you know, all your 5. What's your favorite? Just let's get a tier ranking at least.
Yeah, like
give me
what's
the
your
top
favorite?
3.
Okay. Oh man.
Oh man.
I'm gonna definitely have to go with DMA as my first one. Just because I get very big-headed. I'm a very big-headed person, and I feel like DMA was kind of the first organization that kind of gave me, like obviously I got my position, I came in, but they kind of gave me the floor and gave me the space to kind of just put my ideas to light, you know? I really feel like DMA is very, very unique because yes, everybody has their certain role, but we all work together for a common goal. And I feel like that was the first time I got to have that experience within SUNY Oswego. And it worked out in our favor. I mean, we finally got an album going. We put it out recently this last summer. And before that, at the close of last semester, we had a creators ball. It was a very, very good